Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened on Friday?
Names.
It was
Lots
the
of
descendants of Reuben
Fucking names.
and Gad
Goddamn
and
names.
2.5 tribes.
Shit-ass names.
And yeah,
Fuck these names.
fuck these names. I mean, I was trying to be professional here just for a
was
minute.
that what we were going for?
Just for a sec.
Just for a second. Okay.
Yeah. So those names happen.
yeah, there was names.
All those descendants.
Names.
And
I've got a quick announcement real quick.
oh, do you?
I do.
A quick announcement, real quick.
Yes, real quick.
Okay, good.
Quickly.
Because I was trying not to yawn.
You
so.
didn't succeed.
No, I didn't. You go on.
So, all right, we have two things going on. We've got Acast Plus now, which lets you skip ads, and you might have caught that little teaser at the beginning of the episode. Mm-hmm. And now we are also offering our we're offering our episodes ad-free to our patrons as well as early access, which also is one of the things you can get with Acast Plus. But we wanted to make sure we were hitting everybody across the board equally with the same benefits. So Patreon and Acast Plus both will offer you ad-free and early access depending on what tiers you sign up for.
Right.
So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that.
Because we didn't want anybody paying for something elsewhere and getting things that our patrons weren't receiving.
Right.
That's not fair.
There is one downside, and that is that I can't go back to previous episodes and make them ad-free for Patreon.
Yeah.
So that unfortunately will not be available on Patreon that way. But going forward, they will be ad-free on Patreon and early access.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much it. That was our intro, though, for 1 Chronicles Chapter 5.
Correct.
And today we'll be getting into
1 Chronicles Chapter 6.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, First Chronicles Chapter 6.
Okay.
Y'all hold on to your butts, because this one's going to be a bit lengthy.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're starting with the sons of Levi here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
More descendants.
Yeah.
The sons of Levi were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. The descendants of Kohath included Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uziel. The children of Amram were Aaron, Moses, and Miriam.
Oh.
We know those three.
I know, yeah, there's
We know
some
those
names
three.
we know.
Yeah. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar.
Some of those guys died lighting the,
Yeah,
the incense.
they did it
with
wrong.
the wrong wood.
They
the wrong
did it
fucking
wrong,
wood.
and they died immediately.
Idiots.
And Aaron was
They
not
shouldn't-
allowed to cry.
You should know better than to use the wrong fucking wood on an incense. I mean, what were they thinking?
I have no idea what
crazy.
God was
It's
thinking.
fucking crazy.
If he was going to punish something that harsh, and then
Right.
later on, people are literally worshiping other gods, and you're like, man, whatevs.
Right?
Like, what the fuck? Eleazar was the father of Phinehas. Phinehas was the father of Abishua. Abishua was the father of Buki. Buki was the father of Uzi. Uzi was the father of Zerahiah. Zerahiah was the father of Marioth. Marioth was the father of Amariah.
Okay.
Amariah was the father of Ahitub. Ahitub was the father of Zadok. Every time I see the name Zadok,
Yeah.
I can't help but think of that character from was it the X-Men, or is it in the Marvel universe? He's got like a TV head chest thing.
Oh.
Like
yeah,
Maddock.
I know.
Zadok.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, me neither.
So sorry, fail on that one.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that guy was the father of Ahimaaz. Ahimaaz was the father of Azariah. Azariah was the father of Johanan. Johanan.
Okay.
Johanan was the father of Azariah, the high priest at the temple built by Solomon in Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's apparently a little bit more important.
He gets a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Our cat is getting into the Tootsie
Tootsie
Rolls.
Rolls.
That's hilarious. Okay, you go get that
Okay,
Tootsie
yeah.
Roll
You read off
safety.
some names real quick
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Azariah was the father of Amariah. Amariah was the father of Ahitub. Ahitub was the father of Zadok. Zadok was the father of Shallum. Shallum was the father of Hilkiah. Hilkiah was the father of Azariah. That cat really wants some fucking
She wants
Tootsie
a Tootsie
Rolls.
Roll, yeah.
I mean, not that I blame her.
Right.
You guys, I know that Tootsie Rolls are like the trash candy at the bottom of your Halloween trick-or-treat bag. They're like the last things that you eat when all the good candy is gone. Mm-hmm. But I get them every single November for NaNoWriMo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
You should probably quickly explain what NaNoWriMo is for those that don't know.
Right. And I said November, but I actually buy them in October.
Well, yeah, you got to prep, you know.
November is National Novel Writing Month, wherein you attempt to write 50,000 words of a novel in the 30 days of November.
Correct. Or at least 50,000 words of something.
Well, yeah.
I mean, depending on how you play it, you know.
Yeah, like, specifically that's what you're supposed to do,
right.
but you can, nobody's judging
there's no
you.
real
You
rules.
do what
it's
you
just,
want.
self-accountability.
It's self-accountability, and the point is supposed to be to get rid of your inner editor and just vomit some shit onto paper to free up your creative side.
Right.
And in order to do that, you have to write approximately 1,667 words per day. And in order to do that, I get Tootsie Rolls because that helps me.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I need a prize.
Yep.
So that's my writing prize.
Okay.
So that's why I had them out. Well, that's why we had them. I had them out because I was writing stuff today, and the cat was getting into them, which cats can't have chocolate. And even though I don't know if Tootsie Rolls are actually real chocolate, I don't want to find out by having her eat them and barf it up.
Yeah. Now our cat's attacking her tail.
Well,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Cats,
Just like, what is she doing in there?
Cats do that.
Apparently. Okay.
Okay, so Azariah.
She's stealing the show today.
I know. I'm so sorry. So, writing, NaNoWriMo, cat, Tootsie Rolls.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Back to names. Azariah was the father of Sariah. Sariah was the father of Jehozadak. That was a mouthful. Who went into exile.
That's what she said. Sorry.
So
I could not.
You stupid.
It was right there.
I know.
Right there.
I know. Who went into exile when the Lord sent the people of Judah and Jerusalem into captivity under Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's who that guy was.
Yeah.
Jehozadak.
Got it.
Okay? The sons of Levi, so now we're backing up. We're going over to Levi.
Sure.
Okay? Were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. The descendants of Gershon included Libni and Shimei. The descendants of Kohath included Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel.
Okay.
This is just so boring. Even though it's like names I'm starting to recognize, I'm like,
yeah, no, I mean, that's at least, it's every time they say more than just like the name, I'm like, oh, there's something.
I know.
They said something different.
I know that one.
Like, that's awesome.
Right? The descendants of Merari included Mali and Mushi. The following were the Levite clans listed according to their ancestral descent.
Okay.
The descendants of Gershon included Libni, Jahath, Zimma, Joah, Iddo, Zerah, and Jeatherai.
Mm-hmm.
The descendants of Kohath included Aminadab, Korah, Asir, Elkanah, Abiasaph, Asir, Tehath, Uriel, Uzziah, and Shaul. The descendants of... Oh, for fuck's sake. The descendants of Elkanah included Amasai, Ahimath, Elkanah... There's lots of Elkanahs in this.
Yeah.
Zophai, Nahath, Eliab, Jeroham, Elkanah again, and Samuel.
Okay.
Okay. The sons of Samuel were Joel, the older, and
Yeah.
Abijah, the second.
Right.
I don't know why that's pointed out there. Like, usually the older is listed first.
Right.
So, yep,
Yeah.
got it.
I don't, well, didn't Samuel have, is Samuel the one that had the son that fought against him and then the other guy took over or something like
I don't
that?
fucking
I can't
remember.
remember right off the top of my head. But
I don't remember at all.
I remember
in any
one of
way
those
whatsoever.
guys had something happen like that.
That's in the past.
Yeah, go
I'm
back
over
and
it.
listen to that episode and let us know what we said.
Yeah, what we said. What did we said?
I mean, okay, so like
There's a
I'm
lot of
learning
people.
I'm learning generally about the Bible, but there's so much entanglement with different times and
Yes.
people and things like that. It's hard to specifically keep track of every single thing that happened. And we don't have a producer to give us notes, like, while we're reading. So
Yeah.
we're like, what?
Yeah. So what you're getting is raw stupidity.
Yeah, no, raw stupidity.
I mean-
hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
I mean, we try. We try.
We try.
Yeah.
We usually get it wrong, but
I mean,
whatever.
I don't think we usually, I'd say we're at least 50-50.
It's true.
You
true.
know?
Sometimes we
get
pull
it
one
right
out.
sometimes.
The descendants of Merari included Mali, Libni, Shammai, Uzzah, Shemaiah, Haggai, and Asaiah. Okay?
Yeah, I hate to be their parents.
Right?
It just seems like that'd be hard to remember.
So now we're entering a new little section of this chapter.
Okay. Yeah.
David assigned the following men to lead the music at the house of the Lord after the ark was placed there.
Okay.
They ministered with music at the tabernacle until Solomon built the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem. They carried out their work following all the regulations handed down to them. Handed. Isn't that what I
You
said?
said hounded.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Handed down to them. Okay. Sorry. These are the men who served along with their sons. Heman, the musician, was from the clan of Kohath. His genealogy was traced back through.
He had the power of Grayskull.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go through these names. I'm going to blow through them as fast as I can.
Blowing through them. Yep.
His genealogy was traced back through Joel, Samuel, Elkanah, Jeroam, Eliel, Toad, Zuph, Elkanah, Mahath, Amasai, Elkanah, Joel, Azariah, Zephaniah, Tehath, Asir, Abiasaph, Korah, Izhar, Kohath, Levi, and Israel.
Holy fuck.
I did it.
You did it.
Herman's first assistant.
His first assistant.
I'm sorry, He-Man's.
He-Man's.
Not Herman.
He-Man.
I can't make it be He-Man. So in my brain, I was like transferring it to a different name, Herman.
Yeah.
No, but it's He-Man. He-Man's first assistant.
He has the power, too.
Oh my God,
I'm
stop.
just saying, like...
Okay, we understand.
He's like glowing and holding a sword over his hand.
Yes, we get it. Duncan, man at arms.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
I just really liked that cartoon when I was growing up, you know? So, like, He-Man.
I liked it, too.
Yeah.
And his name was Adam when he wasn't being He-Man.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
He-Man's first assistant was Asaph from the... Oh, shit! I accidentally scrolled.
Why did you do such a thing?
Shit!
That was really not helpful to our podcast.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm back now. I accidentally clicked a thing, and then it scrolled. And,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Here we go. I'm back. He-Man's first assistant was Asaph from the clan of Gershon. Asaph's genealogy was traced back through... Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, hold on to your butts.
Okay.
Berechiah, Shemaiah, Michael, Besiah, Markalja, Ethni, Zerah, Adahai, Ethan, Zimmah, Shimei, Jahath, Gershon, and Levi.
Okay.
Get all that?
Good job. Good job.
Yeah. Herman. I did it again. Jesus Christ. He-Man's second assistant was Ethan from the clan of Merari.
Okay.
Ethan's genealogy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Was traced back through Kishi, Abdi, Melech, Hashabiah, sorry, Amaziah, Hilkiah, Amzi, Bani, Shemer, Mali, Mushi, Merari, and Levi.
I swear they're naming the same fucking names.
They are.
Like, I'm like, they're the same goddamn names.
They're the same goddamn
names. What the hell?
Their fellow Levites were appointed to various other tasks in the tabernacle, the house of God.
Like, we're not even talking about kings or prophets now. We're talking about people that were fucking playing music in the tabernacle. Mm-hmm. Like, how deep do we got to go with this shit?
Apparently a few more chapters deep.
Apparently.
Okay, now we're entering a new little section.
Little. I like the word little there.
It is little.
Okay.
It's just little.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only Aaron and his descendants served as priests, as you recall, the Levites.
The Levites.
Yeah. They presented the offerings on the altar of burnt offering and the altar of incense, and they performed all the other duties related to the most holy place. Mm-hmm. They made atonement for Israel by doing everything that Moses, the servant of God, had commanded them.
Right.
The descendants of Aaron were, and we've already named these people, but we're going to name them again.
Because that's important.
Yes. Yeah. Eleazar, Phinehas, Abishua, Buki, Uzi, Zerahiah, Moriah, Amariah, Ahitub, Zadok, and Ahimaaz.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that really needed to be done a second time in the same chapter.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're going to learn about some cities. We're in a new little section.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, this isn't a little section. This is, I think, the majority of the rest of the chapter.
Okay.
Okay. So, we're going to learn about some cities.
Got it.
This is a record of the towns and territory assigned by means of sacred lots to the descendants of Aaron, who were from the clan of Kohath, in case you didn't catch that the first several times it was mentioned.
Wait a second. The descendants of Aaron were Levites, right? Mm-hmm. I thought they weren't assigned any territory.
Well...
According to earlier in the Bible.
Assigned by means of sacred lots. Oh, yeah.
I mean, right. I'm just saying, like, if his descendants were Levites, they shouldn't have been assigned any territory that I'm aware of.
No, you're right.
But that's odd to me.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a question, right?
I agree with you, but I don't know what it means. Maybe by giving him the town, he means the town that you are going to live in that's going to take care of you.
That could be. It could be.
I don't know.
I'll allow for that, but like they specifically said earlier in the Bible that they don't have territories, land, right?
Because they're all the power. They're the priests.
Yeah.
This territory included Hebron and its surrounding pasture lands in Judah, but the fields and outlying areas belonging to the city were given to Caleb, son of Jephunneh. So the descendants of Aaron were given the following towns, each with its pasture lands. Hebron, a city of refuge, which remember we learned about those.
Yep.
Libnah, Jatir, Eshtemoa, Holon, Debir, Ain, Judah, and Beth Shemesh.
Maybe they weren't given territory so much as a city. You know what I mean? Like maybe a different tribe controlled the territory, but they had a city within those territories or something.
I don't know the
I'm
difference.
just leaving room for the possibility. I think that sounds like it might have been something that did happen, but I can't
Sure.
remember specifically.
I have no idea.
Okay.
And from the territory of Benjamin, they were given Gibeon, Geba, Elimeth, Anathoth, each with its own pasture lands. So 13 towns were given to the descendants of Aaron.
Okay.
I guess.
So they were given towns, yeah. Okay.
I guess they were.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were supposed to be.
I think
but
they might have covered that back in the Old Testament, earlier when we were talking, back in the Moses times, you know.
I don't remember that we came to a conclusion on that, though.
No, I'm just saying it could have been covered. I just don't recall.
Okay. Well, the remaining descendants of Kohath received 10 towns from the territory of the half-tribe of Manasseh by means of sacred lots.
Okay.
The descendants of Gershon received by sacred lots 13 towns from the territories of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and from the Bashan area of Manasseh, east of the Jordan. Hey, East Side gang, what? The descendants of Merari received by sacred lots 12 towns from the territories of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the people of Israel assigned all these towns and pasture lands to the Levites.
I don't know what any of this really...
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, they assigned... Yeah.
To the Levites.
Right, towns.
Okay.
That's what we were just talking about.
Towns and pasture lands to the Levites.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of this really matters. Like, we're covering this shit again, kind of. Mm-hmm. And, like, what does any of this matter? They get exiled by Nebuchadnezzar or whatever, you know.
Later on.
So what the fuck does it matter anyway?
Right? I guess it's just to show us this land used to be theirs and they still want it back thousands of years later.
This is to prove claim to that land, I guess?
Isn't that what we decided that all of this was about anyways?
I guess. It just seems really fucking ridiculous.
Petty and silly and childish.
Right. Like, that's my land. I want it back.
Right?
I deserve it, because look at this list of names.
Right. Exactly.
Like, okay, get over yourselves, guys. If they have bigger weapons, you ain't getting that shit back, you know? That's how this works.
Unfortunately, true. I mean...
Right?
Like, I have a hard time with that because, like, they came and they took it and it didn't belong to them.
Right.
And then they lost it. And so, are we supposed to feel sorry for them that they lost it?
I don't really feel sorry for them exactly.
I don't either.
I mean,
people are already
that
living
shit happens
there.
all the time, not just to fucking Israelites.
Yeah. Like,
so
somebody talk to the Native Americans.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the towns and the territories of Judah, Simon, and Benjamin, mentioned above, were assigned to them by means of sacred lots. In case you forgot.
Right.
That's how it was done. Do you know how it was done?
I hadn't forgot, so, I mean...
Do you know how it was done?
It was something to do with some sort of lots, right?
The sacred ones.
That's right, sacred lots, yeah.
The sacred lots.
Huh, I'm glad they covered that again, because I totally forgot the sacred bit.
Yeah.
In no way whatsoever.
Exactly. The descendants of Kohath were given the following towns from the territory of Ephraim, each with its pasture lands. Shechem, a city of refuge in the hill country of Ephraim. Gezer, Jokmeam, Beth Horon, Aijalon, and Gathrimmon.
Okay.
Those towns, hey?
They got those towns.
Those towns got it.
Yep.
The remaining descendants of Kohath were assigned the towns of Anir and Bileam from the territory of the half-tribe of Manasseh, each with its own pasture lands.
Yay.
The descendants of Gershon received the towns of Golan in Bashan and Ashtaroth from the territory of the half-tribe of Manasseh, each with its pasture lands.
Okay.
From the territory of Issachar, they were given Kadesh, Debaroth, Ramoth, and Anam, each with its own pasture lands.
Did they have their own pasture lands?
They had pasture
It's
lands.
amazing. It's amazing.
From the territory of Asher, they received Mashal, Abdon, Hakuk, Rehab, each with its pasture lands. From the territory of Naphtali, they were given Kadesh and Galilee, Haman, Kiriathaim, each with its pasture lands. The remaining descendants of Merari received the towns of Jokneam, Karta, Ramon, and Tabor from the territory of Zebulun, each with its pasture lands. From the territory of Reuben, east of the Jordan River, opposite Jericho. Guys, we're closing in, so
Thank God.
Yeah, hang tight. We're almost there, okay?
Yeah.
Opposite Jericho, they received Bezer, a desert town, Jahaz, Kedemoth, and Mephath, each with its pasture lands.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? Last sentence.
I'm ready.
Gear up. Gird your loins. And from the territory of Gad, they received Ramoth and Gilead, Manaheim, Heshbon and Jazer, each with its
Own pasture land.
pasture lands. The end.
Yay. That
Okay.
was painful.
That was painful. I'm so sorry, you guys. I did the best I could, and I didn't really bring much to the table today because.
No, I'm. It's.
What do you do?
What do you do?
But we read it,
We read it.
and we got through it.
We did.
We're getting through First Chronicles, y'all.
Indeed. And you got to hear us, chastise our cat for getting into the Tootsie Rolls. So there's always that bit.
Right.
And maybe you signed up to skip ads today, so you didn't have to hear as much as far as, time with the ads. So
Yeah.
that might have helped out.
I don't
know.
blame you for skipping ads. It's bad
Right?
enough that you got to listen to us and
Yeah.
then ads on top of it. Jesus.
Yeah, right?
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, you
So-
guys, we're getting through this Bible thing.
We are.
We
All
are.
right, so that was First Chronicles Chapter 6,
Yep.
and tomorrow we will be back with...
First Chronicles chapter 7.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband,
Wife!
do you remember what happened yesterday?
Let's see. There was some names.
Yeah.
Yep.
And temple singers appointed by David.
Oh,
were
yeah, that's right.
listed.
In their fucking progeny for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the cities of the Levites
Yeah.
were talked about.
Yeah, it's like, this is kind of like the white pages for the Bible.
The white pages. Not the yellow pages.
No, the white pages are people,
Yeah,
the other
it's
ones are
where you
business.
look 'em-
So,
yeah.
It's definitely the white pages.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For those above the age of say 35 that remember what a phone book is.
Yeah, if you don't know what it is, I'm not going to go into it. Just look it up. I'm sure there's a great YouTube video on white pages.
It has to do with landlines.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's, you can Google that too.
Yeah. That's all you need to know.
All right.
We also have a shout out we need to do.
Yes, we do. So we have a new Patreon.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
And their name is Carmen C.
Hello, Carmen C. Thank you so much for your contribution. It is so awesome that you are supporting us.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful.
Yeah, and
Thank
actually
you.
they gave us some input on on a post that we did specifically for patrons. So we really appreciated that too. Like, we love it when people let us know what they think of things.
Yes. Yes.
I think we said it the other day in our Patreon episode, but we'll say it here. Sometimes it kind of feels like we're speaking into a void of, like, people give us responses as to how they feel about us in general.
Like, they let us know, we really like your podcast because it helps me personally. And that is awesome. Like, I'm
Right.
so glad to know that people get pleasure or find use in what we're doing.
Yeah.
But having said that,
like-
sometimes it would be good to hear, like, but what would you like more of, or what specifically do...
Did you have a question about the last episode?
Yeah, do you
things
have
like that.
opinions?
No, we'd love.
Yeah.
I mean, like, really, we would love to hear more of that.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, everybody, you all are great.
You are all
I
great.
don't want to. That's not a disparagement. It's,
No, we're saying give us more. We love hearing from you. Give us more.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Carmen, thank you for your support and thank you for your comment about Asimov.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything more because that was a Patreon conversation.
Right, but
And you are
you'll
all
be
welcome.
learning more as the week goes on. So.
And you guys are all welcome to join us on that
Yeah.
platform to find out more
and
what
then
we're
you can
talking
know
about.
what Carmen already knows.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there's that.
Carmen has a secret.
All right, guys. So yesterday was First Chronicles Chapter 6.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're going to be getting into...
First Chronicles Chapter 7.
Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, First Chronicles Chapter 7.
Okay.
And I have a laugh in my voice because right before we came on microphone, husband asked me, how long is this one? And I told him it's longish. And he goes, goddamn motherfucking names. And I was like, aw,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
But we're going to get through it.
We will. We will get through this.
The four sons
The four sons. Got
of
it.
Issachar.
Got it. Okay.
I like that name.
Do you?
It sounds like a sci-fi name.
It sounds like it is a car to me.
Is it? Oh,
It's a-
Issachar. I'm slow. Nerf. Were Tola, Pua, Jashub, and Shimron.
Okay.
The sons of Tola were Uzi, Rephi, Jeriel, Jemai, Ibsam, and Jemuel.
Yeah.
Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan. You could say that they were the leader of a pack.
Yeah.
That
or
is what
clan.
you could say.
Yeah.
That's not how the song goes.
I know. We could change it up for the Bible, though.
I'm not changing shit
The
for the
leader
Bible.
of the clan.
No.
See?
I don't like it.
The leader of the tribe. You know?
I think
you go
that-
either ways, right?
I think that is rude to the original song.
No.
Personally.
I mean, it might be, I guess.
You're changing something that is awesome to have Bible words, and there's an argument over whether or not that's rude to the original content.
I'm just saying.
Okay. At the time of King David, the total number of mighty warriors listed...
Just the mighty ones.
Just the mighty ones,
Only the
not
mighty.
the mediocre ones.
Right, mediocre warriors, they're right out.
And so are the women folk and the children and the servants and the slaves.
You didn't even have to mention those guys.
I had to.
We knew they were out.
They go without saying, but I said it anyway.
Well, okay. All right.
So just the mighty warriors
Just the mighty ones.
listed in the records of these clans was 22,600.
That's kind of not a lot.
It's just King David's dudes.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess he was just in
Judah,
charge of
right?
Judah, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. And it was just his mighty warriors.
Yeah.
Not like his mediocre warriors, like the ones that like fed him and,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. The medical people, if they
Right.
had those people back then, I don't know.
They were probably the same ones as the priests.
The medical people probably just like, you know, put them out of their misery.
They let the
Like,
snakes bite them.
Well, you're kind of done, man.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
The son of Uzi was Izrahiah. The sons of Izrahiah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Isaiah. These 5 became the leaders of clans.
More leaders of clans. Wow.
All of them had
All of them.
many wives and many sons.
Because that was okay
Right.
in the Bible.
Because the Bible
At some
says
point.
you can have a bunch of wives.
I mean, it
Does.
does. It
fucking
does.
fine. God ain't gonna be mad at all.
He never got mad about the multiple wives.
No.
Not once.
Not once. They got in trouble for a lot of shit, but
not
never for being married to too
Right.
many. Picking up sticks
In
on the wrong
fact-
day.
In fact, sometimes God told them to fuck somebody else.
It's true.
Like, you're like, you know what? Your wife's not working out. Go over here and fuck that person.
Yep.
I'm
That
like,
is true.
This is messed up.
Yeah. You will get smoten if you pick up sticks on the wrong
Like,
fucking day.
I never want to hear one man, one woman ever again from anybody
Ever
that's in
again.
the Christian faith.
Because what you
Ever.
mean to say, my good sir, is one man, infinite women.
Right?
And that's gross.
Yeah.
And may your dick rot off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so many wives, many sons. So the total number of men available for military service among their descendants was 36,000.
Okay.
So the number
Yeah,
increased.
It increased, yeah.
The total number of mighty warriors from all the clans of the tribe of Issachar was 87,000.
Wow.
All of
Wow.
them were listed
That's
in
a lot of mighty warriors.
their genealogical records.
Don't list them, please.
No,
I don't want-
I'm hoping not. But now we're going to talk about the descendants of Benjamin.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate this because I always think of that movie Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
And Benjamin is so fucking cute in that movie. He's adorable. And he's the baby of the family.
Right. That's kind of how he's portrayed.
I know. So I always have like this good place in my heart for him.
Yeah.
But then he, is garbage just like all of them.
Well, wasn't he one of the ones that didn't like the idea of what happened to Joseph and stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
because,
he was
yeah.
one of the few that wasn't terrible.
No, I know. But then later on, he
Right.
did stuff.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
wasn't cool, I
Right,
guess.
right.
Whatever. Anyway, the tribe wasn't great. They disappeared.
Right. Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
3 of Benjamin's sons were, just 3 of them. Not all of them, just 3 of them.
Correct, right.
Were Bela, Becher, and Jediel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 sons of Bela were Esbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri.
Who names a son Uzi and then Uziel? Like, that's,
Benjamin.
like, I'm just saying, like, that's so close.
Benjamin's son Bela does it.
Yeah. That seems really dumb.
That's probably why Benjamin's tribe disappeared. They had bad naming practices.
It's like naming somebody Steve and Steven.
Oh, yeah.
You
Exactly.
know, like, that's dumb.
I knew a set of twins named Robin and Robinette.
Seriously?
Yep. And it was boy and girl.
What was wrong with their parents? Like, were they mental?
Robin and Robinette.
Oh my gosh.
The girl was Robin, and the boy was Robinette.
That's horrible.
That's Joseph Biden's middle name.
Right, but I mean, naming your kids the same name, essentially.
But at one point, Robinette was a man's name.
I'm not saying that naming them Robinette is horrible. I'm saying naming them essentially the same name is horrible.
Right.
I don't care what they named them.
Yeah.
That's fine. You name your kid whatever you want to.
I also knew twins, both girls this time, named Sherry and Terry.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cute and fun when I was a kid.
Sure.
And I was friends with one in 5th grade and then better friends with the other in 6th grade.
Gotcha.
Or 6th and 7th, I don't remember, whatever.
Right.
But anyways, now as an adult, I'm like, ew, I would never do that to my kids and make them rhyme.
Right?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Or like the Kardashians, all of their names start with a K. None of them are twins, but would you have all your kids start with the same letter?
No, I think that's dumb.
That's dumb.
I mean,
right?
just my opinion. My opinion.
You know what? We probably just pissed off like half our audience have kids that fit that.
Right.
Like, you do you, man. You do you. Name your kids what you want.
Right.
I'm allowed to not like it. You're allowed to love it. It's cool.
Right.
I think it's dumb, but you know,
That's just our opinion.
I still love Sherry and Terry.
Everybody's got opinions. Everyone's got,
Yeah. I hate every time I'm like, oh, I hate that.
I know.
Then I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, we're talking to people that
to people.
we don't even know them.
I know.
So.
And then I'm like, oh fuck, I was offensive again. God damn it. Sorry. Well, I mean, at least you know that we're like talking off the cuff. This is definitely not scripted.
Right. No, not at all.
Otherwise, I would have probably cut all that.
Right.
Oh, wells. Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan. The total number of mighty warriors from these clans was 22,034.
Okay.
As listed in their genealogical records.
Of course, yeah.
The sons of Beaker were Zamira, Joash, Eleazar, Elawani, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Alemeth.
It's a lot of sons.
That is a lot of sons. And
Yeah.
some of those names sound like they should be, like, daughter names instead.
Yeah, I mean, it was a completely different time.
No, I know. Like, I'm just like, if I saw these listed names and I had to guess, I would be like, that's a girl, and I would be wrong.
No, it
because I
threw
don't
me
know.
off when that leader that died around Moses' time, the Korah's rebellion.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get Korah out of my mind as a woman's name.
Yeah.
So, like, it kept
Yeah.
striking me as a woman's name, but it wasn't. It was a man's
It's so
name.
funny how stuff like that changes over time.
Yeah.
Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan. The total number of mighty warriors and leaders from these clans was 20,200,
Okay.
as listed in their genealogical
Yes,
records.
Of course.
The son of Jediel was Bilhan. The sons of Bilhan were Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Kenana, Zithan, Tarshish, and Ashishahar. Fuck you.
That one was hard, I could tell.
They're all hard.
Yeah.
Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan.
Were they? I'm so shocked.
From these clans, the total number of mighty warriors ready for war was 17,200.
Oh, that's weak.
The sons of Ir were Shupam and Hoopam. I'm not making this shit up.
What the fuck?
Shupam and Hoopam.
That is some funny shit.
Husham was the son of Ahar. Okay, next section.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we're talking about Naphtali.
Okay, good old Naphtali.
He's one sentence long.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shillam. They were all descendants of Jacob's concubine Bilhah.
Okay.
Because
That was it for him?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a,
So
it's
now
a weak section.
we're going to talk about Manasseh.
Manasseh.
The descendants of Manasseh through his Aramean concubine included Azriel. She also bore... She gets a mention.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just that he had these sons. She
Right.
bore Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir found wives for Hoopam and Shupam. Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry, but those names just next to each other, they just sound funny.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hoop'em and Choop'em.
It's very disrespectful.
It sounds
sorry.
like some sort of an action. Like,
it does. Hoop'em and Choop'em.
What could you attribute to that? Like, it's got to be something worthwhile of the name, right?
It's like a pump and dump. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, it sounds like an action.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Hoop 'em and shoop 'em.
Yeah, you gotta hoop
I gotta
'em and shoop 'em.
I gotta figure out what that actually means. Like, I'm gonna attribute it to something.
Okay.
It's gotta be something.
You do that.
Hoop 'em and shoop 'em.
Okay.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
You do
I'll
it.
get back to you.
Get back to me on
Yeah.
that. Makir had a sister named Makkah. One of his descendants was Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Womp
Oh,
womp.
man.
I hate that for him.
That sucks.
Sucks to only have girls.
Whatever.
I know, I'm kidding.
So stupid.
Makir's wife Makkah gave birth to a son whom she named Peresh. His brother's name was Sheresh. Peresh and Sheresh. The sons of Peresh were Ulam and Rakem. The son of Ulam was Bedan.
Bedan, huh?
Abidan.
He's like the brother of Bedazzle.
Did you know Bedazzle is like a brand? Like you buy
Yeah.
these things to put on your jeans.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
Bedazzle, like,
Well, yeah.
and when you
Who didn't, I mean, back like 15, 20 years ago, who didn't want a bedazzler? You know, it was all the rage.
I didn't know if you knew that was an item.
Yeah, I knew it was an item. Jeez.
And did you know that if you manicure your female area, that you are was it vajazzling
Vajazzling?
or bevazzle? I forget.
Something along those lines.
Vajazzle. I think it's vajazzle.
Vajazzling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that anyway. If it's not the right word, should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably fucked that all up, but you know,
Right.
it's good stuff.
Yeah.
All these were considered Gileadites, descendants of Makir, son of Manasseh.
Okay.
Makir's sister, Hamalakot. She's a girl. I need to give. They don't get mentioned. I need to give this girl's name.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're holding on.
Hamalaketh. Makir's sister Hamalaketh gave birth to Ishhad, Abiezer, and Mala. The
Okay.
sons of Shemitah were Ahian, Sheshem, Likki, and Aniam.
Okay.
And I
Hoop 'em
don't.
and shoop 'em and licky, huh?
Oh my god. I don't know why sometimes every once in a while they're like, this sister whose name we're going to mention for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why?
why? Why
Yeah.
does she get a mention but others don't?
Right.
I'm glad,
Yeah, no, I mean, you should be mentioning women, but
but
at the same time, you've made it perfectly clear that you don't really give a fuck.
right. So I'm not understanding the lack of consistency.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the descendants of Ephraim.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, but I am back to mentioning the headlines.
Okay.
Just
well, because we're in
because-
a named section and
Yeah,
whatever.
and who
yeah.
gives a fuck?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The descendants of Ephraim were Shuthala, Bered, Tehath, Eliadah, Tehath, Zabad, Juthala, Ezer, and Eliad. Oh, these two were killed trying to steal livestock from the local farmers near Gath. I hate that. Their father, Ephraim, mourned for them for a long time, and his relatives came to comfort him.
Yeah, that was nice of them.
Afterward, Ephraim slept with his wife.
Yeah.
That
I
happens.
mean, yeah.
She became pregnant and gave birth to a son.
Oh, go figure.
She became pregnant
Right.
sometime after they had sex.
It's amazing how that happens.
Ephraim named him Beriah because of the tragedy his family had suffered.
I mean, they did go try to steal something from somebody, so
I know. Was it?
I don't know.
Was it a tragedy?
I mean, I guess
or
it was.
just
It would still be
rewards?
tragic if your sons, got killed, even if they were stealing.
That is true.
But,
that is true.
you
Why were they doing that?
Right? Yeah, you shouldn't be. You should have taught them better.
Either that, or maybe this family was hungry, and that's why they were stealing.
That could be.
Maybe they
There
were
could be
stealing to
some-
support their
You
family.
could be right, but then why the hell are they having more kids?
That is true.
Right?
One might ask.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't have birth control back then.
Obviously, they didn't have birth
I mean-
control back then.
I don't think it's fair to say why they having more kids. It's
Right.
it's not like they could just, go pick up the pill.
True. True.
So, and are you saying basically,
They had that dirty bathwater shit that they could do back then or whatever.
so you wanted her to drink poison to have an abortion?
I'm just saying, there's,
So their options are either only have sex if you want kids, otherwise don't have any sex at all.
Right.
Or be prepared to poison yourself and have an abortion.
it's pretty shitty choices.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's fine that they had all those kids.
Right.
What else were they going to do?
No, you're right.
You know?
You're right. Yeah.
Okay. He had a daughter named Shira. She built the towns.
Wow.
What? She gets a name and she did things.
You got to write her name down.
Shira.
Right?
Shira.
I'm
happy. She's my patron saint person thing.
Yeah.
My spirit animal. No,
something?
what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Shira, I'm bereft.
She built a town.
I'm excited, not bereft.
Right?
I'm using all the wrong words because I'm just so flabbergasted.
She did something.
We get a name and she built the towns of Lower and Upper Beth Horon and Uzan Shira.
Okay.
Damn! One of the towns was named after her.
Wow.
She built towns and one of them was named after.
Yeah, not just one town, but 2 towns.
Okay, this is amazing. I'm sorry. I'm really excited about that. I think I'm a little too excited about that, truth be told. The descendants of Ephraim included Repha, Resheph, Tela, Tahan, Laden, Ammihud, Elishama, Nun, and Joshua.
Okay.
The descendants of Ephraim lived in the territory that included Bethel and its surrounding towns to the north, Neron to the east, Gezer and its villages to the west, and Shechem and its surrounding villages to the north, as far as Aya and its towns.
All right.
Lama lama ding dong.
Yeah.
Along the borders of Manasseh were the towns of Beth Shan, Tanakh, Megiddo, Dor, and their surrounding villages. The descendants of Joseph, son of Israel, lived in these towns.
There you go. That's where they lived.
That's where they lived.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now you know.
Now I won't know for long because it's not going to stick in my goddamn brain.
Do you remember what song I made you play earlier?
Yeah, Informer by Snow.
And why did I make you play it?
Because it was stuck in your head for some
It just popped in there. It was in my head. And so now I just keep going, Informer, I lick you boom boom down. And
yeah,
now,
be careful, we'll get copyright stuff. They might recognize that bit. You know?
Well, I have now shared that earworm with all of you. Enjoy.
If they actually know the song.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
You think?
Everybody knows that song.
Everybody?
Okay, everybody 35 years old and older.
Well, yeah. Probably.
Which isn't that the majority of our audience?
I mean, it was a one-hit wonder, so if they were doing something else at that time in their life, they might have missed it.
Okay, but isn't the majority of our audience 35 and older?
I think, generally speaking, yes.
I think anybody under the age of 35 that's listening to podcasts is probably a really awesome human being, because most of the 35 and unders that I know and speak to
don't listen to podcasts.
Do not listen to podcasts. And they're like, I don't have time for that.
Right.
So I'm just thinking 35 and up knows Informer by Snow.
Okay.
You guys could always contact us on Twitter or email us to, let us know if I am sorely mistaken. I highly recommend you look it up. It's such a great song. I'm not sure.
I don't know if I'd go with great.
Okay, it's not a great song at all. It's got a great sound, but and even the sound of the voice, is pretty good. But the lyrics leave something to be desired.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
But everything else, it's catchy. It'll get stuck in your ears.
Sure.
Give it a listen, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Go back and re-listen if it's been a while.
Yeah.
Which it probably has.
Have a Chaser song queued up though.
Oh yeah. Might I recommend Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now? That's my Chaser song everything.
I'm going to recommend Maybe I by Des Rocks.
What is it?
Maybe I by Des Rocks.
Des Rocks is really good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the descendants of Asher.
Okay.
Did you like that little mouthwash thing I did before we moved on to a new section?
I did.
Okay. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah. They had a sister named Sarah.
There's a sister.
Sarah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Malkiel, the father of Beerzaith, just so you know.
Yeah.
The sons of Heber were Japhlet, Shomer, and Hotham. They had a sister named Shua. Aww.
Yeah.
That's cute. The sons of Japhlet were Pesach, Bimhal, and Ashvath. The sons of Shomer were Ahi, Roga, Hubba, and Aram.
Hubba.
I had an argument with somebody when I was in college in Texas. This friend of mine said that Hubba Bubba was the superior gum to Bubble Yum because he said Bubble Yum was bubble yuck.
Huh.
And I believed him until I actually tried Bubble Yum, and I think I prefer Bubble Yum to Hubba Bubba.
I'd have to try them side by side. It's been a while.
It's been a while for me as well.
When I get gum, I don't think Hubba Bubba or, Bubble Yum anymore.
I like Bazooka Joe.
As a kid, definitely those were right up there.
I always preferred Bazooka Joe.
Right.
That was the best gum.
I actually liked the tape roll.
Oh, yeah,
the bubblegum tape or whatever.
Yeah, bubble tape.
Right.
That was good stuff.
Or it was really good. They had that the Big League Chew Gut bubblegum.
Yeah, that was the same taste.
So good.
It was the same taste, but it was in shreds.
Right. Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah.
Like I love that shreds.
Everything that we just mentioned, those are all like the same gum.
Right.
Just different shapes
right.
and wrappers.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, you guys, I'm going to tell you the best gum ever.
Best gum ever, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Quench. And you can order it online. You can't like buy it at the grocery store or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like a sports gum. And it does exactly what it sounds like. It has like this sour taste that activates your saliva glands. And my track coach, when I was in high school, used to have buckets of it. And so when we got done running, if we had like beat our time or whatever, like they were used as a prize.
Sure.
And it was the best gum because like your mouth is dry, you're like. Ugh.
Are you sure it wasn't just because you worked for it so hard?
Shut up.
I'm just asking. Have you tried it since then to test whether or not it is the best gum ever?
I have not, but the thought that it might not be how I remember.
Yeah.
Saddens me, and I'm appalled you would suggest it.
I'm sorry for suggesting it, but...
Can we order some?
Sure.
Okay. We're going to order some. I'll get back to you on whether Quench is as good as I remember. But I do recall that it does activate your taste buds.
Yeah.
So, highly recommend for that.
Most things that have a taste activate your taste buds.
I'm going to punch you in the balls. The sons of his brother Helam were Zophah, Imma, Shalesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Sua, Harnefer, Shul, Barai, Imra, Bezer, Hod, Shama, Shilsha, Ithron, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephunneh, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ula were Arah, Haniel, and Riziah.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these descendants of Asher was the head of an ancestral clan.
Oh, there we go. We're back to the ancestral clans. Yeah. Okay.
They were all select men.
All select men.
Select.
What does that mean?
Mighty warriors.
Oh, mighty warriors.
And outstanding leaders.
Damn. They were some good fucking people. That's good stock. That's good stock.
They were select.
Select and mighty warriors and good leaders.
Outstanding
leaders. Shit.
Well above
I'm sorry
good.
that I undersold them, for Christ's sakes.
I mean, outstanding definitely is higher up the chart than good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I didn't mean to undersell them.
Okay.
They were outstanding.
They were mighty warriors and outstanding leaders. Select men.
Yeah.
So hot, too, I bet.
One might say when they were picking these people or making them, they were shooping and hooping them,
Nice.
I'm just saying,
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. The total number of men available for military service was 26,000 as listed in their genealogical records, the end.
Oh, yay.
There it is.
Woo-hoo.
Boom, drop it like it's
Done
hot.
with that chapter.
Yep.
We made it through that chapter.
Another one.
We shooped and hooped that chapter.
Too much.
No, too much.
Too much. Too many. Too
I was
far.
Nope. I really liked it.
No.
I really liked it. All right. Well, that was...
we both just stopped.
that was First Chronicles Chapter 7.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we'll be back with...
First Chronicles Chapter 8.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
More fucking names.
Yeah.
And one of those names was a woman.
And she made 2 towns.
She did.
And one of the towns was named after her.
That was pretty fucking cool, actually.
That's really the only thing that I remember.
That's about the only thing I remember as well.
Oh, wait, no, there were some select men.
Select men, yeah.
Yeah, they were mighty or whatever.
Yeah, the mightiest.
The mightiest.
Or something.
The best.
They're very mighty.
They're
mighty and great in things and stuff.
I don't really have anything else to say.
I don't either.
Okay.
I'm done with things to say.
I'm done with fucking First Chronicles.
I'm done with fucking names. Anyway, that was First Chronicles Chapter 7.
Sure as fuck was.
Just to give you guys some hope, I think after this week is up, we might be done with names at the very least.
We might be getting into some stories.
Yeah. So just hang in there with us. Let's get through these next few episodes. Couple of episodes. I don't know, whatever.
I gotta get to my stories.
Let's get to next week. And in the meantime, let's just read the fucking Bible.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. All right. You ready to get into what are we doing today?
First Chronicles Chapter 8.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie. Okay, First Chronicles Chapter 8.
All right.
We're going to talk about some Benjamin up in here.
Some Benjamin?
Still some more.
Some more? Okay.
Yeah, remember we talked about him yesterday?
Yeah.
Benjamin's first son was Bela. The second son was Ashbel. The third was Ahara. The fourth was Noah. And the fifth was Rapha.
Okay.
The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoa, Gera, Shafufam.
Shafufam, huh?
Shapoopy, the girl who's right for me, or however it goes.
Sure, yeah.
It's from the Music Man.
Got it. Yeah.
Shapoopy. And Hiram. The sons of Ehud, leaders of the clans living in Geba, were exiled to Manahath.
The leaders of the clan.
Really?
What?
Because when I did that, you were like, whatever, blah.
No, I went along. No, that's not true.
Blah.
I went right along with it. I said we could do leaders of the clan. I said,
oh, that's right. And
Yeah.
I was saying you can't do that to that
right.
song.
You were like, blah.
No, you're right. I was like that. No, you're right. Because it's the leader of the pack.
Right.
And you have to leave it that way.
That's
Don't disrespect that
why
song.
I did that.
Okay. Yeah, you suck. I suck.
But you were wrong just then.
I was wrong just then. I said it already. I was
I'm just
wrong.
making sure you know.
You still suck.
I didn't deny that, did I?
I didn't deny I was wrong.
Well, I mean...
Once I realized
Okay,
I was wrong,
right.
I didn't try to be like you and argue it or defend it.
All right.
Because remember earlier when you were wrong, you were trying to find your fucking coat and you were like, I guess I don't have a coat anymore. And I was like, the fuck, why are you mad at me for it? Because you couldn't find your fucking coat. And I was like, is it in the closet? And you go, I already checked there. And I go, is it in the laundry room? I already checked there too. And then I go, is it over there on that chair? And you go, no, that's my other one. But then you looked under it and then you were like, oh. And then I go, you thought I moved your coat, didn't you? And you go, well, I just wanted it real bad. And I was like, you thought I moved your fucking coat and you were mean to me. And then you were like defending why you were mean because you were just going on and on about how I moved your coat. I left it right there. But clearly you hadn't.
Do you feel better now?
I sure as fuck do. I do. I'm just saying, like, when you are wrong, you will still be defensive. Whereas when I'm wrong, I'm like, nope, I admit it. I fucked up.
Okay.
I muffed that.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Whew,
Good
I
stuff.
do feel better.
I'm glad you got that. Yeah.
You know what, listeners? Thank you. Thank you. I got that off of my chest. I feel a little lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do this more often. By which I mean I should do this more often.
Okay.
And you should never do it ever.
Right.
Okay. Ehud's sons were Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera. Gera, who led them into exile, was the father of Uzzah and Ahihud.
Okay.
Would you
He
want
led them into exile?
Would you want to be known as that guy? You know that guy that led them into exile? Right?
No, I mean,
Like,
it's better than Jeroboam.
yeah.
You
He
know,
was the worst, except he
the worst.
wasn't.
Right.
But he's marked down as the worst.
Right.
After Shaharam divorced his wives,
Divorced, huh?
More than one.
Damn.
Husham and Bara, he had children in the land of Moab.
With just random people, apparently.
Over there in Moab.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like Herschel Walker. He's just dropping babies every which ways.
Right.
His wife Hodash, he got him another wife, gave birth to Jobab, Zebiah, Misha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirma.
Okay.
These sons all became the leaders of clans, but not packs. Shaharim's wife, Husham, had already given birth to Abitub and Elpal.
Okay.
The sons of Elpal were Eber, Misham, Shamad, who built the towns of Ono and Lod and their nearby villages, just FYI.
Sure, yeah.
Beriah and Shema. Are you with me? You getting all this?
I mean, it's going into my ears.
It's not even entering my ears.
It's doing something.
It's not doing anything to me.
No?
No.
I mean, luckily, if we ever need any of this information,
it's available
we can just go back
online.
and listen to it.
Well, yeah.
You know, we have it here.
We have it here, you guys.
Right.
Here we are. They were the leaders of the clans living in Aijalon, and they drove out the inhabitants of Gath.
Because they love to drive out inhabitants.
They do, fuckers. Ahio, Shishak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpa, and Joah were the sons of Beriah.
Okay.
Zebediah, Meshulam, Hizkai, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab. I'm so fucking tired of these names. Were the sons of Elpal.
Okay.
Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zelathai, Eliel, Adiah, Bereah, and Shimroth were the sons of Shimei.
You know, I have to believe that we're one of the few people that have done like an audio or even, video of these chapters. So like somebody's going to be doing research on these chapters for like a Bible thing or something, and we're going to be the only thing that they can listen to. And
You think?
And they're going to be like, what the fucking trash is this shit?
What the fucking trash? You don't think anybody else has read Chronicles?
For entertainment purposes? For like, what would be the purpose of this?
I don't know.
Other than going straight through the fucking Bible.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe somebody else has gone straight through the fucking Bible. But like, seriously though? This is so fucking boring.
This is painful.
It is. I mean, we're going to do it. We're going to do it all.
We are.
But damn, this is
Y'all,
rough.
Guess what? It snowed here today. Just the littlest bit. Like, you can't
maybe
even call it snow. It was flurries.
I think like one flake touched your finger or something.
Okay. In the town next to us where my sister lives, which is, only like 35 minutes away.
Right.
She said that there were lots of flurries.
Huh.
And my mom, who lives even closer to us, only 20 minutes away, said that there was a ton of flurries. Like, she said it was snow.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I went outside and I saw slushy rain.
Yeah.
And then when I was out there with you earlier, there was one little flurry that fell on my arm.
Yeah.
So, but my point is that there is like snow in the air here. It's only October. This shit ain't right. I want autumn. I need my autumn.
But,
Pumpkin spice and everything nice and sweater weather. I need my basic
I just said earlier
bitch
I just want one good blizzard.
Okay, but does it have to be in fucking October before Halloween? Seriously. I'm not okay with this.
All right.
Ishpan, Eber, Elial, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, and Thethonjah, and Penan were the sons of Sheshach.
What was that?
I can't. There's too many syllables.
Okay.
Shamsharai, Chimchimchari, Shahariah, Ethala, Jerushiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham.
Jeroham?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You guys, I made enchiladas for dinner, and like,
you did.
I made the filling for it, and then I actually rolled them myself, and then No, like, you know how, like, you can get enchiladas? I'm saying
Right.
I, like, literally, like, I hand-rolled our enchiladas.
And they were really good.
They were fucking delicious.
They were.
And y'all should be jealous, because
Yeah.
I don't cook.
Tomorrow we're having, what, a Cuban chili or something like that?
It's mushroom chili.
Whatever.
I don't know where you got Cuban
I
from.
thought that was what they called it.
No.
Oh.
What are you, an idiot?
I don't know.
You just wanted to say Cuban?
No, I thought that's what it was.
No, you were the one that picked out the recipe.
And I thought it was a Cuban chili or something.
No, it's just mushroom chili.
Holy shit, could you be angrier at me for thinking that was the wrong name?
Because we're literally recording and you're telling them I made something I didn't make.
No, I said that's what I thought the name was.
Okay, I don't know how you confused Cuban with mushroom, but no, it's mushroom chili, and it's got like all these bell peppers and whatever. It's delicious, anyways.
Okay, yeah.
Because I tasted it.
Great.
And it's gonna be good tomorrow.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I cooked. I made 2 meals.
You did.
And back to back.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So see, I need my fall.
Right.
Bring me back my autumn and my pumpkins.
Right.
These were the leaders of the ancestral clans. They were listed in their genealogical records, and they all lived in Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in the town of Gibeon. His wife's name was Maacah, and his oldest son was named Abdon. Jael's other sons were Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth, who was the father of Shimeon.
Yeah, it was that guy.
All these families lived near each other in Jerusalem, as families
yeah.
sometimes do. They live near each other.
Yeah.
Ner was the father of Kish. Kish was the father of Saul. Saul was the father of Jonathan, Milcah-Kishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal.
And the green grass grows all around and around, and the green grass goes all around. Grows.
Grows. It grows.
Just saying, that's what I felt like going on there.
Yeah, that is happening.
Right, yeah.
Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn?
This is what happens. We go crazy when we read this shit.
I know, like, I just can't. Okay.
That plus
press
it's like
on.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, there is that, but I don't really think that has anything to do with us acting silly right now. It's just this. There's just nothing here, and so I'm like, make it fun, make it fun, make it fun.
Only we've been doing it for like days straight now, so it's like,
So I'm like, I cooked! Jonathan was the father of Merib-Baal. Merib-Baal was the father of Micah. Micah was the father of Pithon, Malach, Tariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jada. Jada was the father of Elameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri was the father of Mosa. Mosa was the father of Beniah. Beniah was the father of Rapheth. Rapheth was the father of Elisa. Elisa was the father of Azel. Azel had 6 sons: Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel, like I just fucking said.
right.
Azel's brother Eshek had 3 sons. The first was Ulam, the second was Jeush, and the third was Eliphalet.
Yeah, that.
Omelet.
Got it.
Ulam's sons were all mighty warriors and expert archers.
Oh.
I wonder if they were as good as Katniss Everdeen, because she also was an expert archer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. All these were descendants of Benjamin, the end.
Okay.
Okay? Do you believe me?
I mean, I believe that that's the end of that chapter.
Do you believe that they were so fucking mighty and whatever? Because the tribe of Benjamin disappeared.
I don't really give a shit about any of this.
I know. It's true.
Like, it's just
I don't
so
either.
pointless. This is all
Yeah.
so pointless.
Yeah.
And I'm really clamoring for a story at this point.
I know.
Like, if they give me anything. Like, anytime they mention anything, like when they're like, they built 2 cities, I'm like, oh, wow, they built 2 cities.
I know, and then the next
I'm like,
sentence is next
back to
son.
fucking names.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, just give me anything, guys.
Yeah.
Anything.
We promised to complain less. I started to say we promised not to complain, but
Oh, just, we're going to complain. Yeah,
no,
for
we're
sure.
definitely going to complain. But we'll also be, at the same time, at least it's not those fucking names.
Well, I mean, I guarantee that our first non-named chapter is going to be, like, out of this world, because we're going to be, like, we'll have all this, like, pent up, like,
enthusiasm and energy.
Yeah, like we've been waiting on it.
You can't even think of words right now.
I can't because
the names. Yeah. The names stuck
That's
them
dumb.
all out.
Yeah, there's too many names bouncing around.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
All
Hang
right.
with
Anyway,
us. We're getting through the Bible.
that was 1 Chronicles chapter 8.
It was.
And tomorrow we'll be back with
1 Chronicles chapter 9.
Yep. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.
Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
More names.
It was all descendants of Benjamin. The
It
end.
was.
That's
Yeah, it was a really short chapter, actually.
Yeah.
So, we don't have too much to go, is the bright side of this.
Of the names.
Of the names.
Right.
The names, yeah. We're going to, I think you and we're going to sit here and we're going to bust out some episodes because we want to get through it ourselves.
Yeah, we're going to do a record them all in one day kind of thing.
Yeah. But we're going to still sparse them out every day. So.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it's a few more days. A couple more days at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, anyway, yesterday was 1 Chronicles chapter 8.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
1 Chronicles chapter 9.
Let's do this.
Okie dokie. All right, 1 Chronicles chapter 9.
All right.
I think we've got a little bit of story here, maybe, in with the words.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So all Israel was listed in the genealogical records.
All
of them.
They
Israel.
didn't miss anybody.
In the returning exiles. The people of Judah were exiled to Babylon because they were unfaithful to the Lord.
For hundreds of years.
Hundreds. Like centuries.
Yeah.
The first of the exiles to return to their property in their former towns were priests, Levites, temple servants, and other Israelites.
Did the land just stay vacant the entire time?
I doubt
Was it like
it.
just waiting for their return?
I doubt it.
Okay. I mean, it's just interesting, like the way they're saying this, like they're not really explaining how they came back.
Right. Like
they're just saying they returned, like, look at our empty house. It's great to be back.
yeah.
Yay.
Oh, remember we used to walk down this street?
Right.
It's still here.
Yeah, it's still here.
Little
Nothing
theater.
nothing happened. It's all the same. It's crazy.
Yeah. Some of the people from the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh came and settled in Jerusalem.
Okay.
They settled there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One family that returned was that of Uthai, son of Ammihud, son of Omri, son of Imri, son of Bani, a descendant of Perez, son of Judah.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So
the
Judah's
son of a lot
descendant.
yeah, right.
They could have just summarized that with
Right, yeah.
a descendant of Judah.
Right.
Others returned from the Shilonite clan, including Uzziah, the oldest, and his sons. From the Zerahite clan, Jeuel returned with his relatives. In all, 690 families from the tribe of Judah returned.
That's it? I mean, I guess a lot, but
690 families.
right. I guess families were pretty big back then too.
I mean,
so.
even if you just doubled that for their spouses, that's like 1,400. You know.
Right.
So that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yep.
Ish.
Right,
For an
ish.
exiled group of people.
Sure.
From the tribe of Benjamin came Salu, son of, he's just one person.
Okay.
Son of Meshullam, son of Hedaviah, son of Hasanua, Ibneiah, son of Jeroham. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Jeroam.
They're really impressed with how they can trace lineage back.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's very important to them.
I guess it is.
To keep it straight, to show the direct line from David.
I guess. Couldn't they just say it's a direct line? Like, just leave it at that?
To prove it, though.
But it doesn't really prove it now.
Well, I mean, some families today are very excited about their lineage.
Yeah.
And they want to show proof. So, they join Ancestry.com and they make those family trees.
So you're saying this is the original Ancestry.com, basically?
Yeah, I am.
Got it.
I mean, it's easy for you to say that, like, this is boring and why was it important to them?
Right.
But people today are, like, so excited to show who they were related to.
You're absolutely right.
And
you're absolutely right.
Not only that, but why do you want to keep your last name instead of change it?
Because it's my last name.
Right, but why is it important?
Because of my family.
I thought it wasn't important.
It is.
If lineage wasn't important to you, you wouldn't give a fuck about your last name.
True. I guess you're right.
See? Let's see. Elah, son of Uzi, son of Mikri, and Melesham, son of Shephatiah, that's it, son of Reuel, son of Ibnijah.
Okay.
I'm really kicking ass on these, huh?
You're doing a bang-up job.
I'm doing better than you would.
You definitely are.
These men were all leaders of clans. Don't do it.
I'm not doing it.
And they were listed in their genealogical records.
Okay.
As I said already.
Right.
In all, 956 families from the tribe of Benjamin returned.
Oh,
That's
I see.
more.
So, there's... I see. So you're going to list them off by family who's returning.
Yeah. Among the priests who returned were Jediah, that's it, Jediah, Jehorib, Jachin, Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Meshullam, son of Zadok, son of Meriath, son of Ahitub. Azariah was the chief officer of the house of God.
Okay.
It's the chief officer.
Yeah.
Other returning priests were God damn it, stop laughing at me. Son of Jeroam, son of Pashur, son of Milkijah, and Masai, son of Adil, son of Jezerah, son of Meshullam, son of Immer.
Yeah, those guys. I got it. It's all clear now.
Shut up. I just can't with all these names. It's just, I mean, I understand why it was important to them. Like, I just defended why it was important to them.
Yeah.
But that is a separate subject of why it should be important to me.
Right.
And me tripping over this shit.
Yeah.
In all, 1,760 priests returned.
Wow.
They were heads of clans and very able men.
Very able men.
Yeah,
Not just
they
able
were.
men, but very able.
Yeah, they were. They were responsible for ministering at the house of God. Is that what the kids call it today?
I mean, they were able to.
I'm ministering. Able to. Get the fuck out of here. The Levites who returned from Shemaiah, son of Hashub, son of Azrikam, son of Hashabiah, a descendant of Merari, Bakbakar, Haresh, Galal, Mattaniah, son of Micah, son of Zikri, son of Asaph, son of Obadiah, son of Shemaiah, son of Galal, son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, son of Asa, son of Elkanah, who I messed up. I was just like, my mouth was going ahead of me. Son of
bitch. Yeah.
Son of Elkanah, who lived in the area of Netophah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I had something in my brain and then it left really quick.
That happens to you.
It didn't stay there very long.
No.
And I just felt like I had to say something, like I had to interject something. So I think my mouth started moving before my brain fully collated a thought.
Kind of like how my mouth kept moving with son of.
Yeah.
Like, no, rein it in.
Yeah.
The gatekeepers who returned were Shalom, Akub, Talmon, Ahiam, and their relatives. Shalom was the chief gatekeeper.
And gatekeepers must have been a really important job.
They needed a keymaster.
Yeah, right.
Ghostbusters. Prior to this time, they were responsible for the King's Gate on the east side. East Side Gang, what? These men served as gatekeepers for the camps of the Levites.
Okay.
Shalom was the son of Kor, a descendant of Abasaph, son from the clan of Korah. He and his relatives, the Korahites, were responsible for guarding the entrance to the sanctuary, just as their ancestors had guarded the tabernacle.
What's the difference
in the
between
camp of the Lord?
What's the difference between a gatekeeper and somebody guarding the entrance to the place?
The entrance to the house might not be the same as the gate to the lands.
Okay. I just wondered.
Is my guess.
I just wonder what the different distinction is between those functions. That's all.
I'm going to guess that one is the entrance to the land and one is the entrance to the house proper.
Got it. Okay.
Like the grounds.
Sure.
Versus the building.
Okay.
Phinehas, son of Eleazar, had been in charge of the gatekeepers in earlier times, and the Lord had been with him. I said that like as though I know what I'm talking about, and I don't know that for a fact. Like, that's just my guess.
Right. No, I gotcha.
And later, Zechariah, son of Meshullam, was responsible for guarding the entrance to the tabernacle. In all, there were 212 gatekeepers in those days, and they were listed according to the genealogies in their villages.
It's a lot of gates. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is so many gates. Mm-hmm. David and Samuel the seer had appointed their ancestors because they were reliable men. But were they able?
I don't know.
They were reliable, but were they able?
Well, reliable is one step,
removed?
From, it's just, at least they're reliable.
Right.
They'll show up,
So if they're able, that means that they're reliable and able?
Maybe, but able doesn't necessarily mean reliable.
Oh,
so... It just means they're able.
So it's not a
It'd be better if you were reliable and able, I think.
I was looking for a hierarchy of, each step up the chain includes all of the things beneath it.
Right.
But you're saying it's more like a Venn diagram where sometimes those things overlap.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay.
Yeah. The ones that are reliable are sometimes able, and sometimes the ones that are able are also reliable. But maybe sometimes there's people that are neither, and then
they're not in the circles.
Right, they're not in the circles.
So why are we even talking about them?
I don't know.
I was dumb.
They're probably at the barley party.
Stupid. These gatekeepers and their descendants, by their divisions, were responsible for guarding the entrance to the house of the Lord when that house was a tent. Remember when the
tabernacle?
House was a tent?
You mean?
Remember when the house was just a tent?
I do. It was the tabernacle.
Yeah. The gatekeepers were stationed on all four sides: east, west, north, and
south.
Yeah,
figure.
All four.
All four.
All four.
But not southwest or northeast.
No, not those ones.
Right.
What are those? Cardinal directions or some shit like that?
I don't remember.
Oh, me neither.
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah. Their relatives in the villages came regularly to share their duties for 7-day periods. The 4 chief gatekeepers, all Levites, were trusted officials, for they were responsible for the rooms and treasuries at the house of God. They would spend the night around the house of God, since it was their duty to guard it and to open the gates every morning. I hope they had cots,
right?
Pillows and stuff.
I mean, maybe they were supposed to stay awake all night to guard it. Maybe they they would have taken shifts probably.
Oh, that's true. I would need a place.
Although there were some points in the Bible where people were just always they slept. Remember when was it David that taunted the people and by going into their camp because they were all asleep? Mm-hmm. Sometimes guards just go to sleep.
Sometimes guards sleep.
Fuck it, we'll hear if somebody walks up.
If I'm gonna guard something, I need a place to plug in my CPAP machine. Just saying. Some of the gatekeepers were assigned to care for the various articles used in worship. They checked them in and out to avoid any loss. Damn.
Got it. Yeah.
They were like library cards back in the day.
Right.
Others were responsible for the furnishings, the items in the sanctuary, and the supplies, such as choice flour, wine, olive oil, frankincense, and spices. But it was the priests who blended the spices. Don't you touch the fucking spices. You just make sure they're there.
Yeah, it's the priest's job.
Mattaniah, a Levite and the oldest son of Shallum the Korahite, was entrusted with baking the bread used in the offerings.
You bake that bread.
It's too bad they didn't have bread machines.
Right?
Nobody would have.
So much easier for them.
Just throw that shit in that machine and push the button and call it done.
I mean, it's not quite that simple, I found out, but it's much simpler.
You made some really good bread, but then you tried to...
I tried to wing it.
You tried to wing it, and you fucked that shit all up.
I fucked it up bad.
I think you probably broke the machine, honestly.
You think so?
I don't know. You haven't used it since.
Well...
You shot your confidence?
Right, yeah. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did get the bread maker from a thrift store, so there's that.
We did. It was brand new. It was almost still in packaging.
Still in the box, yeah. And the first couple batches were really good until you went off direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we all know what happens when you go off direction.
You end up with cinnamon in your potatoes.
Oh, God, that made me cry when you did that. I'm sure I've told this story before, but there was a time when I was just craving potatoes so bad. I just needed that salty, yummy potato in my mouth.
You were sick, too.
I was sick. I needed potatoes. It was the only thing that sounded good. And you brought them to me, and I was like, what is this on it? And you were like, just try it. And I was like, no. And it was cinnamon, and it tasted like shit, and I cried. I cried because it was the only thing I wanted.
But you don't understand. There was cinnamon on it because I fucked up so many other things. I was trying to cover up the rest of the crap that I fucked up.
I did understand, and
it was so bad.
And I still yell at you to this day
there were so many spices in that thing that I put together that it was probably more spice than it was food.
Yeah, and I was like, why can't you just cook the fucking potatoes? Nobody told you to get fancy with it.
I was trying to make something,
Just don't. You don't know
extra
enough.
special.
But you don't know enough about how
in that
spices...
moment, I thought I was a gourmet chef. Okay, I don't know what else to say. That's what I thought. I thought I could handle it.
I understand that you thought that, but you're stupid. You were wrong.
And have I tried to put cinnamon in potatoes since?
No, but you did similar when you tried to get jiggy with the fucking bread maker.
Well, yeah.
You went off direction.
But I didn't try to serve that to anybody.
No. No, you threw that away. And you were like, well, I fucked that up.
Right.
Yeah, just... Some people are meant to experiment in the kitchen, and some people are meant to follow directions. Mm-hmm. You are meant to follow directions, my son.
Right.
Don't get crazy in the kitchen.
Right.
But you know what? When you do follow the directions, you make really good food.
I do. Mm-hmm. I do. I can follow those directions real good.
Mm-hmm. You do. It's tasty.
Yeah.
And some members of the clan of Kohath were in charge of preparing the bread to be set on the table each Sabbath day. The musicians, all prominent Levites, lived at the temple. They were exempt from other responsibilities since they were on duty at all hours.
Wow.
Man, they were like 24-hour
That kind of sucks, right?
I
can't.
I
guess you can't have a family and stuff, or like what's...
Right? Like, oh, I gotta go. Sorry.
Right, I'm literally... No, they sleep there, so like they literally live there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All these men lived in Jerusalem. They were the heads of Levite families. They had families.
Well, some of them didn't necessarily... they were talking about other people than just the musicians, so...
And were listed as prominent leaders in their genealogical records.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
It is crazy.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't either.
So we're moving into a next section. We're going to talk about Saul. Okay?
Okay.
Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in the town of Gibeon. His wife's name was Maacah, and his oldest son was named Abdon. Jael's other sons were Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth.
I can't tell sometimes whether these are the same names or just like the same people. You know what I mean? Like there's so many names that get doubled up, and then it's so hard to follow because there are people that have the same names, and then there's
times when we're talking about people we've already talked about, but from a different angle.
It's really hard to follow because I'm like, I don't know if these are the same ones that they mentioned before or what, but...
I have a feeling right now these are ones that we've already heard.
Okay.
Because they're talking about them from a different angle.
Got it. Okay.
Mikloth was the father of Shimeon. All these families lived near each other in Jerusalem. Ner was the father of Kish. Kish was the father of Saul. Saul was the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal.
I knew some of those at least, yeah.
Yeah. Jonathan was in love
with David. Yes.
Jonathan was the father of Merib-Baal. Merib-Baal was the father of Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tereah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jada. Jada was the father of Elimeth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri was the father of Moza.
Moza
was the father of Benaiah. Benaiah's son was Raphaiah. Raphaiah's son was Eleasa. Eleasa's son was Azel. Azel had 6 sons. I'm going to name them off. Ready?
I'm ready.
Whose names were Azrikam, Bochera, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. The end.
Yay, the end.
Woo! I didn't learn a damn thing there.
Except for they're returning from exile.
They are returning from exile.
So there's that.
There is that.
And there was a little bit of story at the beginning. Mm-hmm. A little bit.
We're getting there, guys.
It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
We got to take our wins where we can get them.
You're right. I apologize. We need to celebrate the small victories.
That's right. And this was a small victory.
Very small victory.
Very, very small.
Tiniest of milestones.
Microscopic.
Yeah.
But, we're there. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting through this Bible, you guys.
Hopefully there's less names next time.
Fewer
names
Not less,
next time.
Fewer. No, you're wording.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't word good.
I don't word good. You don't name good.
I do not name good, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyway, that was First Chronicles chapter 9.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we'll be back with...
First Chronicles chapter 10.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday? By which I mean a couple minutes ago, because we're recording these back to back.
They're coming back from exile.
They are.
Yeah.
They're coming out of fucking Babylon.
We had a few seconds of story at the beginning of last week. Mm-hmm. That's giving me hope. I mean,
yesterday, not last week.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I meant. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's giving me hope. I'm like,
we're almost there.
Maybe there's some more story like in this one. Maybe they intermix it. Maybe there's some better stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful too.
I'm being hopeful here.
Well, let's go see what's going to happen.
All right. So yesterday we did First Chronicles chapter 9, and today we're jumping into
First Chronicles chapter 10.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, First Chronicles chapter 10. Happy Friday to you.
What the fuck was that?
I'm excited because this one's a little bit short and we're getting through and
we're almost done with these names.
Fuck
we're like,
Chronicles.
Let's go.
Yeah, fuck Chronicles.
Right, fuck Chronicles.
Fuck Chronicles. Okay. Now the Philistines attacked Israel.
Did they now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They attacked them for no reason.
Right.
They just came out
obviously,
of nowhere. Yeah.
these are God's people. They obviously attacked them for no reason. It was not justified, unlike the times when they attacked them for sheep land and stuff like that.
Right,
when the Israelites attacked them.
Israelites are allowed to attack whoever they want.
If your sheep need to graze, it's obviously a good reason to kill people.
Duh.
God.
Okay. So the men of Israel fled before them. Many were slaughtered on the slopes of Gilboa. Oh, isn't that Blessed Mountain?
I don't know.
Or is that Cursed Mountain?
I don't know.
It's one of the mountains.
Is it one of the mountains?
It is.
Okay.
The Philistines closed in on Saul and his sons. Remember Saul?
Oh, this is back. Okay, where was Saul?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
And they killed 3 of his sons, Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua.
I do kind of remember this, yes.
The fighting grew very fierce around Saul, and the Philistine archers caught up with him and wounded him.
Okay. Wait, they wounded him. So, wait, this is where the guy was... Isn't this where the guy was in the field with him and then he came...
This is one of the
contradictions
that I couldn't get to.
Right,
That I read about.
Right,
But
so
I couldn't say.
The guy came... Just to reiterate, I think the guy came back with the dude's head, right? And was like, hey, they killed him in battle, right?
Yeah.
And then they killed him.
Pretty sure that
for,
was Saul.
having killed him or whatever.
Yeah. They killed the
messenger.
head bearer. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They killed the messenger. Fucking assholes.
Right.
All right. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Saul groaned to his armor bearer, "Take your sword and kill me before these pagan Philistines come to taunt and torture me."
That poor guy. He got killed for nothing.
Right.
Fuckers.
But his armor bearer was afraid and would not do it.
Oh.
So Saul took his own sword and fell on it.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
When his armor bearer, the guy that bears arms, realized that Saul was dead, he fell on his own sword and died.
Oh, shit.
Right? This is not the story we heard.
Right. Yeah, this is not the story we heard, because that dude came back in the last one.
I have been sitting on this for so long, since we talked about the Saul contradiction episode.
Yeah.
Because I read it, and I couldn't say anything about it. Because
right.
The contradiction was in Chronicles, and we weren't there yet.
Yeah, not only did he kill himself, but his armor bearer who was with him killed himself too.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right? So Saul and his 3 sons died there together, bringing his dynasty to an end. When all the Israelites in the Jezreel Valley saw that their army had fled and that Saul and his sons were dead, they abandoned their towns and fled.
Yeah.
So the Philistines moved in and occupied their towns.
I mean, that's what happens in war, I guess, you know?
Could you imagine, our country goes to war with another country, invades it, whatever.
Yeah.
And then me and you just, walk in after the fighting's done, and we're like,
Doo-doo-doo.
I like this house. We'll just live in this
take
house
that one.
now.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, this one has a bidet.
Right, yeah, a bidet.
and a hot tub in the back. I don't know.
Right,
Fuck.
right.
I mean, get the pick, right?
I want a garage.
Oh, you
It
want
has
a
to have
garage?
a garage,
Yeah. And a workshop shed in the back.
Yeah.
Because I want the garage to be a garage, not a workshop.
Really?
That we can't park in.
Okay.
I want to be able to park in the garage.
Because we have such nice cars that we need to keep.
But it snows here. It would be nice to have our cars in the fucking garage.
That's fair.
If we don't,
Then,
Look,
no, I
if we're
said
not
that's
gonna-
fair. I said that's fair.
I'm just saying, if we're not going to park in the garage, why not just make it a giant garage-shaped shed?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Without the garage door part.
I said it was fair.
Okay.
It's all good. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. When we take over the land.
Yeah.
From somebody that we conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we walk in and choose the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've always wanted a bidet.
At least we have this life plan worked out.
Sure.
We're gonna have this one. This one, if it ever happens, we're solid on it. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you use a bidet? I've always wanted one.
I don't know.
You would.
I mean,
have
I
to
would
try
at
it.
least try it.
You would try it.
I'd at least try it.
But I mean, okay, so when I was a kid, I lived in Italy.
Yeah.
And everything, bidets were just common. They were in every bathroom.
They had bidets for days.
Bidets for days. Oh my God, you guys gotta watch Julie Nolke and Pulp Comedy on YouTube. They did good. So, yeah, bidets for days.
Right.
But I did not understand them because I was just a little kid. And I didn't understand their purpose. And so I can't really... They're like little sinks. But
you didn't ever drink out of it, did you?
No. But I did let my Barbies bathe in it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Barbie pole shaped size.
Okay.
Size shape.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah. So my Barbies... And my mom would come in and be like, "Don't play in that." and
now you know why.
Why?
Right, yeah.
The next day, back at the farm,
Mm-hmm.
when the Philistines went out to strip the dead, they found the bodies of Saul and his sons on Mount Gilboa.
Okay.
I'm almost positive Mount Gilboa is Blessed Mountain.
Okay. All right.
So they stripped off Saul's armor and cut off his head.
Oh,
That's
wait a
not what we
second.
read about, right?
Well, but now the guy that this could actually explain the thing, not necessarily be a contradiction.
Right.
Because they did cut off his head. Now, if somebody takes it back to whoever it was,
Right.
then that would make sense.
Right.
But we're not there yet. So
No, let's read the rest. Then they proclaimed the good news of Saul's death before their idols and to the people throughout the land of Philistia.
Okay.
They placed his armor in the temple of their gods, and they fastened his head to the temple of Dagon.
That is definitely
Dagon.
not taking it back to the people.
Right?
So
holy shit.
Yeah.
But when everyone in Jabesh Gilead heard about everything the Philistines had done to Saul, all their mighty warriors brought the bodies of Saul and his sons back to Jabesh.
Yeah.
Then they buried their bones beneath the great tree at Jabesh, and they fasted for 7 days. So Saul died because he was unfaithful to the Lord. Not because,
Because he was killed in battle.
Right.
Right, yeah.
He
whatever.
failed to obey the Lord's command, and he even consulted a medium instead of asking the Lord for guidance.
I mean, he was kind of a dick. He kept trying to
Yeah.
kill David and stuff,
Yeah.
But at the same time, God liked him at one point, too. And then he kind of went crazy. And I feel like that was God's fault.
Yeah.
If there was a God,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree.
God could have stopped all that from happening.
He could have. So the Lord killed him and turned the kingdom over to David, son of Jesse. The end.
Oh, that was it?
Yep.
Well, that was story.
That was story.
That was story, damn it.
We're almost through this.
I think we're yeah. We're
think- did
we're
we get
reading
through
shit.
the
This
names?
is I don't know. I thought it went to like the 11th chapter,
Yeah, that's what I
but
thought.
now maybe this is like a respite, and then we got one more, and then 11. I don't know. I don't know
how to take this, but I enjoyed
But
it.
if you didn't skip this one, be glad you didn't skip it because there's story, right?
It was a great way to end the week.
Yeah, no,
my
I mean,
God.
like, you couldn't ask for a better way to end the week,
Yeah.
after all those fucking names.
It was like, it's Friday, have a short chapter, and have some story.
And it's got some substance,
Yeah.
And we even had a contradiction that we caught it in the middle of it.
Right?
Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
That is-
We had coffee even.
We did have coffee.
Yeah.
This was the best
It was
episode
a
ever.
great episode.
I
I don't
kinda
know how you
wish-
guys feel about it. We loved it.
I kind of wish I could go back and, like, be funnier. And, like...
Right. Because, like,
I didn't know.
We were kind of sunken beforehand, like, thinking names, right?
Yeah.
And
like,
now,
I didn't know to be better on my game.
Right. We didn't know we had to be on the ball.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which, you know what? We should always be on the ball. That's
we should
on
always
us.
be on the... Yeah.
That's on us,
That is
husband.
on us. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. We'll do better next time, you guys.
Well, I mean,
Always
I
bring
think
your
it
game.
was all right. It was all right. We did okay.
Right, but even with names, we should always be on our
Well,
game.
I mean, it's hard.
It is hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard, you guys. Yeah.
So, anyway, that was First Chronicles chapter 10.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we're going to be back with...
First Chronicles Chapter
No,
11.
incorrect.
No, tomorrow is Saturday. I am so sorry. And so tomorrow, Saturday, we're doing Saturday Q&A.
And
right?
then,
And then on Sunday, we'll do Sacrilegious Book Club.
And
that evening, husband will post the weekly wrap-up.
Correct.
Or replay.
I usually do it in the morning, but whatever.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm lazy and I do it in the evening.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, you usually try to include the book club and the...
Yeah, which we usually finish the night before, so
that's true.
You know.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway,
Yeah, wife doesn't know what she's talking about.
Shut up. And then on Monday, we'll be back with First Chronicles Chapter 11.
There we go.
Okay.
That's better.
Good
All right.
call. Good catch.
We will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you know what today is?
What is today?
Q&A Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the day that it is. It is today.
It's today.
Today is that day.
So what are we going over today on our Q&A?
Well, remember how I thought that the mountain that Saul died on was Bless or Curse Mountain?
Yes.
So I have a correction on that.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Okay.
And I'm going to talk about that a little bit.
All right.
And then we didn't have a lot of questions because it was all just like names and stuff.
Yeah.
But I did find some like nice summary things that have to do with like showing the chain, like chain of custody, basically.
Got it.
So we'll talk about that a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's get on into it.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Okay, so remember when Saul was dying, right?
I do.
Okay.
And there was the contradiction thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Saul, Israel's first king, led a charge against the Philistines at Mount Gilboa. The battle ends with the king falling on his own sword, and Saul's sons Jonathan, Abinadab, and Melchishua, or whatever his name is, being killed in battle, right?
Sure.
And then King David, who hears about the tragedy after the battle, curses the mountain, and he says, "Ye mountains of Gilboa, let there be no dew nor rain upon you, neither fields of choice fruits, for there the shield of the mighty was vilely cast away, the shield of Saul anointed with oil." I don't know if you recall that. That was in 2 Samuel that David was like, "Fuck this mountain forever."
Right.
So, "Fuck this mountain forever" only lasted like several thousand years. Because if you visit Gilboa Mountain, which is not Bless or Curse Mountain, to be clear.
Sure.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Right.
I just wanted it to be.
I think anytime you hear the word mountain, you're just like,
yes,
it's Bless or Curse Mountain.
Yes, it's true. I'm trying to make connections where there aren't.
Right.
So, if you visit the Gilboa Mountain in winter or spring, the mountain's masses of wildflowers totally go against that fucking curse.
Got it.
But if you go in summer, all you'll find are dried plants, shrubs, and these purple globe thistle.
Okay. Yeah.
And on the mountain, located within a pine forest, is a short biblical trail there that you can take, like a touristy thing. And it's lined with Hebrew plaques describing the biblical events that took place on or near the Gilboa Mountain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you can see where Saul died, huh?
Mm-hmm. Or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So, also when I was looking up that, there was this argument in the comment section of one of the little things I read about this.
Yeah.
Where they were like, now that Israel is its own state, the curse has been broken, and that's why there's plants growing there now. And then other people were like, Israel was granted that by God, not by man. And they were like arguing it. It was just ridiculous, and I couldn't.
Right.
So
yeah,
I was like, I'm not here for that.
Right.
Okay, so that's Gilboa.
There's always excuses for anything.
Okay, so I wanted to better understand what was happening and all these names and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through this, like, brief thing real quick, okay?
Names?
No. No.
Okay.
So, the chronicler, the author,
Yep.
starts with Adam, right? He's the first man. And then goes through Noah, the story of the ark, and he's the guy that God made a promise to.
Yeah.
Okay? Then Abraham, with whom God made a covenant.
Right.
And then Jacob, whose sons would go on to form the 12 tribes of Israel.
Sure.
Which is the backbone of Jewish history and culture.
Right.
Okay? Noah's sons make up the people of some of Israel's enemies, like
They
Ham
do, yeah.
is the father of the Canaanites and the Philistines, for example.
Right.
Okay? Noah's other son, Shem, is the great times 100 whatever grandfather of Abraham.
Right.
And that's like all those names and stuff, they fit in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Abraham's son Isaac has a son named Jacob, aka Israel.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
So then Jacob's son Judah has a son named Perez, who is the many greats ancestor of Boaz, who married Ruth. Like, yes, that Ruth, the book of Ruth.
Ah.
I did not realize that that she was married to that guy and that guy was related to Judah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Boaz and Ruth's great-grandson David becomes a king of the Jewish people.
There it is.
David had a ton of wives and a ton of sons, the most famous of which was Solomon, who had even more wives and
Don't
sons.
forget, David danced naked, too.
Oh, he did. He was swinging that ding-dong left and right.
Yep.
So, okay, going back to Jacob, though, his son Levi was great-grandfather to Aaron, Moses, and Miriam.
Okay.
See, I didn't understand all these connections.
Right. It'd be nice if they drew the connections in some
And
sort of a...
skipped the unimportant people.
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't need the chain.
Give me the short version.
Yeah. So, yeah, I thought this was, like, this helps make it a little more succinct. Right?
Yeah.
So Moses led the Exodus. Aaron and his sons were in charge of the tabernacle. And even after the Israelites settled in the Promised Land and Solomon built the first temple in Jerusalem, the descendants of Levi were still in charge of many holy functions, as we know.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
So, another of Jacob's sons, Ephraim, he's the ancestor of Joshua,
Okay.
who led the Israelites into the Promised Land after Moses died.
Right. Right.
And then his son Benjamin, Jacob's son Benjamin,
Yeah.
had a lot of kids, the most famous of which is his descendant Saul,
Okay.
who became the first king of Israel.
And I remember that actually.
I
They
just
brought him from the land of Benjamin, which they didn't say he was like Benjamin's descendant, but
right.
you know.
Yeah, I didn't connect that all of these people are descendants of fucking Jacob.
But then again, so at some level, like we were going over this in the Asimov book too. The tribes like Benjamin and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they're talking about these people in the in the Bible, they're referencing them as people, but they're supposed to be representative of a tribe, not necessarily a person.
True.
So it's weird how they do two things. They try to reference them as a group, and they also try to reference them as a direct lineage as well.
And so you're not sure which is which.
Right.
And when it applies.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
And so Saul also had a son named Jonathan, who was David's best friend.
Right.
Was the end of that.
Something.
Yeah. Oh, he was something. I still say they were lovers. They were too close.
Right,
You know?
right.
Just too close to each other.
Yeah.
So Saul was appointed king of Israel by the prophet Samuel. Saul starts to be bad and the people want a king. So God is like, fine, whatever you fuckers, but you'll be sorry.
Right.
And then God tells Samuel to go out and find a new king. And so then David.
Yes.
Right? And David befriends Saul's son, marries his daughter, and wins all kinds of battles.
Right.
Yay, kills a giant, what the fuck ever.
Yeah, he had his tens of thousands. Mm-hmm. You know.
Saul is overpowered in battle, and after his armor bearer declines to indulge Saul's request, Saul falls on his own sword and dies. At least in the Chronicles version.
Right, yeah.
The Philistines find Saul's body, strip him naked, cut off his head, and start spreading the good news that the king of Israel is dead.
Right.
Okay? And that's where we're at now. So that was all of Chronicles 1 through 10
How hard was
summarized.
that? How hard was that? Could have been one fucking chapter and we'd have been done, right?
Right?
My God.
Like, to recap and then, just go over what I just said real quick.
Right. That was so much easier.
Right? It makes so much more sense, though, too, right?
Yeah.
Like, Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I had to go back and look at this, and I'm glad that we didn't have a more pressing question so that I could give a little bit of attention to
Right.
this.
No, I mean, I feel like it's not unimportant what they cover as far as the lineage, but, like, the way it's covered and the amount of people that they list off is actually unimportant because you can't possibly.
Right.
You can't possibly.
Like, that should be a chart that's in the book, not,
Right.
like, something that is supposed to be read.
Right.
Something that you reference as a chart.
Yeah, they could get rid of that whole chapter in place of a fucking picture.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And the
or
summary.
they could get rid of these, like, 9 chapters that they dealt with just names.
Yeah.
And just do a fucking chart.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you recall, but early on, when we started talking about Noah and all of his people, I had printed out like all of the tribes of Jacob thing. I actually pulled that back out and referenced it as I was putting this together.
Gotcha.
Because I couldn't hold all of the names and relations in my head at once. I had to see them on paper to understand how they all fit together. Because in my head, they're just like all a bunch of people over there. The end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was very helpful to me.
Yeah,
Hope it was helpful to other people too.
Definitely. You got anything else today, or was that the extent of this Q&A today?
This Q&A was just about how I was wrong about Gilboa and how here's what really happened.
Okay. Well, I think the good news is that we're heading into the meat of this book, so we have not as many names going forward from here, I don't think.
Correct.
And I could always be wrong, but from what we can see and what we think we know, not as many names, so that's happy.
Yeah, no, I in researching this found that we have reached the story part now.
Yay.
I mean, it is going to be story that we already know, but that could be a good thing. But you know what?
Like, it could be different takes on it. It could be a little bit more different information.
It is different takes on it.
So, like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it way fucking more than names.
Yes, definitely.
So, there's that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us today on our Q&A.
Q&A Saturday.
And we'll see you guys again tomorrow for
Sacrilegious Book Club.
All right. See you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you know what today is?
I do.
It's Sacrilegious Book Club.
That's right. And late.
And late.
Yeah.
It's my fault. Sorry. I was very busy this last week, and I did not finish up on time, so it's
but here we are.
out on
Still
the correct day.
Same day. Correct day.
Just
late.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm
less sorry than wife is sorry.
I'm very sorry to my husband, who is being funny now but was mad at me, and I'm very sorry to the listeners, and I'm very sorry to the algorithm. May it ever forgive me with its mathematical blessings,
right,
etc.
Yeah. All right, so we are doing the book club today, and what are we going over?
We are discussing the book of Joshua. Specifically, we will be covering Joshua, Jericho, Gilgal, the Wall of Jericho, and Ai, and Gibeon, and I think Ajalon.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Interesting stuff.
You ready to get on into this?
I am.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie. Okay, so if you are a Patreon supporter...
You already know this.
Yeah, you are already aware that this conversation was coming.
Because why?
Because
our Patreon members are...
They're fantastic. They're awesome.
They are.
They're the best.
Not that you guys aren't the best.
You are also...
That aren't Patreon listeners.
You are the best, but they are the bestest. I mean, honestly.
I mean, they're giving us money.
Right? They're supporting us.
They are.
So, thank you, Patreon supporters.
Thank you, Patreon supporters.
And so, the thing that they know that you are about to find out is that we have a problem with Asimov.
We do, unfortunately.
And
I guess not unfortunately, it is what it is. But I love Asimov.
You love Asimov's writing.
Yes.
You don't love Asimov.
I know. No, I don't. I never knew the dude. You know, he was...
Apparently, he was an
dead
old lech.
Before I knew who he was even.
He was an old lech and a very sexist piece of shit.
Right.
And was
was proud of it.
Grabby and proud of it and blah, blah, blah. So, we had some questionings as to whether or not we should continue using his book or not.
Yeah.
And we decided yes, with caveats. First of all, we had also talked at some point about taking a break because we are catching up in the book club too quickly with our daily chapter reading.
Correct.
And we will soon surpass with Asimov where we are at in our actual Bible reading.
Yes.
And
but we are going to do something different.
Right. So what we had talked about was, or what husband and I had talked about was, we're going to finish up Joshua because Joshua's a good stopping point, because he's kind of part of the Hexateuch, you know, the Pentateuch Hexateuch thing.
Yeah.
It makes for a good stopping point. And then we're going to do some Jewish fairy tales and legends and stuff in the meantime. So if you guys have any recommendations for books for me to cover, that would be great.
Right. And we're not going to stop doing the book club. We're just going to slow down our roll a little bit. Yeah.
At some point, we are going to return to Joshua, or not to Joshua, but to Asimov. And because we decided that although he's a piece of shit, we are getting a lot of value out of this book.
Yeah.
It's really helping me understand. I mean, even just what I'm going to be going over today, it's too valuable to throw the bathwater out with the baby. Or throw the baby out with the bathwater. Everybody throw your baby. And drink your bathwater.
And what feedback we had on Patreon said that we should keep going with it as well.
Yeah.
So I think there are a lot of people that really appreciate the information that's in this book. And, you know, we're just going to caveat it before every episode with, you know, he's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, we will definitely be letting everybody know at the beginning of every Asimov episode that Asimov sucks and he is gross, but his work was just too invaluable to not continue reading, and that we're sorry that such a piece of shit wrote such greatness, you know?
Yeah. So we talked about offsetting your what do you call it? Your love of something. So like, you know, with a donation or something like that. So we highly encourage you, you know, since we are getting something from somebody who was such a, you know, kind of a womanizer, not correct, not a great guy.
Yeah. So if you are so inclined,
maybe donate to a woman's battered women's shelter, or, you know, something along those lines.
Rape crisis line.
Right. Anything that offsets the harm, I guess. Not that anything offsets the harm, but helps offset the harm, I guess.
It allows you to feel maybe a little less gross listening to words that came from a garbage human.
We're sorry that we got into all this way into the book before we found this out.
Yeah, so yeah. That's on us.
It was due to we found it out because of a Patreon episode we did. Yep. And we did some research. And
we did a separating the art from the artist Patreon episode. Yeah. And I saved the bombshell for the end of that episode. And husband did not know it was coming.
No, I did not.
So if you would like to become a supporter to hear...
If you want to hear me almost cry.
Yeah.
Almost. Not quite, but almost.
It's worth the... what's the lowest tier? $2 a month?
Yeah, $2 a month.
It's worth the $2 a month, I think.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah. At any rate, let's almost get into this garbage human's work.
Yes.
The book of Joshua. And... so I'm going to read
Wife has broken out the book this time. Like, normally there's just notes, but the book is here.
I have reason for it. Because, okay, let me read you the first sentence of this chapter, and I did like a record scratch, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so under Joshua, page, what page is this? Shoot. It's page 208.
Okay.
He says, to the Jews, the first 5 books of the Bible, the law, made up the first of 3 grand divisions of the Old Testament.
Okay.
Wait, what? What does that mean? 3 grand. So I had to rabbit hole that shit.
Right.
Okay. So this is what I discovered. And he goes over it a little bit, but not to my satisfaction.
Okay.
I needed more information.
So this is all wife here.
This is all wife here.
Yeah.
Wow. And Wikipedia.
Well,
and
yeah.
other Googles.
Right.
Okay. So the first 5 books we already know. That is the first section.
Pentateuch.
Okay. The Pentateuch. The Law. The Book of Instruction. Moses' book. The Torah.
Right.
Okay. All of those things.
Yeah.
And that's Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy.
Damn, you just snapped that right off.
I did. And I wasn't reading them on my phone either.
Right.
I was making eye contact with husband so he would know that I was not reading. Okay, but for the next ones, I will not be able to do that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because here's why I brought the book out, really. Wasn't just to read that first sentence, because I could have done that by copying and pasting it onto my phone.
Sure.
Okay? The second section of... Okay, the first one is the Pentateuch.
Yeah.
The Torah. Okay?
Yeah.
The next one is the prophets, also called the Nevi'im.
Okay.
Or Nevi'im.
Okay.
Okay? And that section, this middle second section, is broken into 3 different parts. Okay?
Okay.
So we've got the first part is the Torah, the second part is the prophets, broken up into 3 parts.
Yeah.
Okay? So first there's the former prophets, and they're also referred to as the early prophets, and that's Joshua, Judges, the book of Samuel, the books of Samuel, and the books of Kings.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
And then the second in this second group is the latter prophets, the major prophets, and that is Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And then the third of this second group, okay,
Yeah.
is the minor prophets. And that is all of the last 12 books listed.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
And those are Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So those 3 sections, the former prophets, the latter prophets, and the minor prophets, all fall under the prophets, which is the second group.
Got
okay?
it.
So we've got the Torah, we've got the prophets.
Yep.
Okay? The last group is the one that's considered least important by Jewish readers of this book.
Okay.
Okay? And that's just the writings, also referred to as the Ketuvim. Okay?
Yep.
It too is broken into a couple sections here.
Okay, yep.
First, we've got poetry and wisdom, which consists of Psalms, Proverbs, and the Book of Job.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
The next group is the 5 Magillot, something. It means the 5 scrolls.
Okay.
Okay. And they were actually one piece of writing.
Got it.
Okay. And that's why they're listed together.
Okay.
Ruth. So we've already read one of these.
Okay.
The Book of Ruth, Esther, Ecclesiastes, the Song of Solomon, which is also referred to sometimes as the Song of Songs.
Wait, the Song of Solomon was in one of the books that we've read already, correct? Or is that a separate
It's something
book?
different. It's
Okay.
it's its own book.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Because again, it's sometimes called the Song of Songs.
Got it.
It just depends on what Bible you're reading.
Okay.
And Lamentations.
Got it.
Okay. And then the third of the writings are First and Second Chronicles. So we are literally currently reading the least important
Yeah.
of the Bible.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. I mean, we get the worst first. Get
Sure.
the worst out first.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the books of Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, and Daniel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So just to recap,
Yep.
the Bible is broken into 3 parts, and they go in order of importance. The most important, obviously, is the Torah, which is the law. The next one is the prophets, which is broken into 3 sections.
Okay.
And the writings, which is also broken into 3 sections, you can call it.
Sure.
And the writings are the least important.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So I wrote this. Anyways, moving on. Asimov says, the Israelite army under unified leadership is pictured as conquering the entire land in a brilliant set of campaigns.
Right, but that's not true.
Actually, he continues, as would appear from other evidence in the Bible itself, the conquest was far more disorganized, gradual, and imperfect than that.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So next we come to Jericho. And we know what he did there, right?
The walls, they came a-tumbling down.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm.
So Jericho is on page 210.
Okay.
And the book of Joshua itself starts up right after Moses goes belly up.
Right.
So Moses dies, and then we start with
Boom,
Joshua.
Joshua.
Boom. And he takes over.
Yep.
Okay, Joshua ben Nun gets promoted to commander-in-chief.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yep.
Then he prepares to attack Canaan by sending 2 spies into Jericho.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do. And they got held up in the whore's house.
The whore's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what Asimov says. Okay?
Yep.
Jericho is a very ancient populated site, and there are signs of a town having existed there prior to 5000 BCE.
Wow.
The city faced by Joshua may have been the 3rd located on that site.
Damn.
The first 2 each having in its own turn been destroyed.
Got it.
Okay? And then, though the city was well fortified, which it was,
Right.
the spies, quote, discovered morale within the town to be disastrously low. They had no trouble finding refuge with a harlot, he says,
Yep.
named Rahab, who was willing to betray the town in exchange for safety during the inevitable sack.
Right. So they knew shit was coming down. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They knew it was coming,
Right.
even though their city was well fortified.
Right.
Okay, so next we come to the section called Gilgal, which is on page 211.
Okay.
Okay, Joshua chapter 4, verses 19 and 20 reads, and the people encamped in Gilgal in the east border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they took out of the Jordan did Joshua pitch in Gilgal. So, like, what the fuck is Gilgal, right?
Right.
Okay. A Gilgal is a circle of stones, literally.
Okay.
Okay, and Asimov says, a circle of large stones had religious significance to the men of the Stone Age. The most famous and largest such circle still surviving, at least in part.
Right.
Do you know?
No.
Large circle of stones.
Stonehenge?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Stonehenge in England.
Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
And he continues saying the fact that Joshua ordered that 12 stones be taken up from the temporarily dry bed of the Jordan, because remember he caused it to split so that he could walk through it.
Right.
Okay. And then picked up 12 stones, right?
Yep.
So just because he did that and picked up 12 stones does not necessarily reflect the 12 tribes of Israel, but may instead have related to the 12 months of the year, which would have held enormous significance to an agricultural society.
Okay.
Think about Stonehenge. We've decided that it was a calendar of sorts, right?
Right.
And so these 12 tribes and 12 stones, they may be more calendar than religion, but then again, calendar and religion seem to go hand in hand.
Right.
So,
I mean, even with the 12 tribes, that could also still go back. Like that could be part of a calendar type reference at some level, too.
Exactly. So I'm going to take a little bit of issue with him there and say...
And that's just conjecture from me and you. So, but still, it seems a little... Like 12 is definitely a number that they utilize again and again and again, whether it's for tribes or for whatever. But
they were,
maybe it's a combination.
They were aware of the change of seasons and the fact that there were 12 months to a year to circle the sun.
Right.
So 12 would have been a significant number to them regardless.
Yeah.
So I can see that. The next section is the wall, not Trump's wall, but the wall, and then in parentheses, of Jericho.
Right.
That wall.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. On page 212. So, you know how, like, they were circling the city, and then the walls came tumbling down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was ridiculous,
it
remember?
was ridiculous.
So the ritualistic parades circling around the city and blowing trumpets and dancing and shouting and shit probably served to, quote, dishearten the city's defenders as well as to cover the sight and sound of Joshua's men slowly undermining the city's walls.
Got it.
So they were like, don't look at us like digging into the ground and, making your walls fall down.
Now, this may be me putting something that I saw on Twitter in here, but I thought I understood that the walls had actually gone down in like an earthquake like hundreds of years prior to this incident.
There is conjecture of that, but no proof. But regardless, why would these guys be just dancing and singing and blowing horns around the city?
Right.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And they're like, the walls are totally going to fall. And then they just do, like, right at the correct moment.
Right,
Like, unless they could totally predict when the earthquake was coming.
It's not too much further before the sun stops moving. So, I mean,
Right. Well,
weird shit,
I've got some words about that.
Yeah.
So, don't you worry about that.
Right.
So, thus, a new Israelite Jericho was rebuilt upon the cursed site. Oh, wait. No, I skipped a paragraph. My bad. Okay, so they were going around it, and they were undermining the walls, and then the walls fell.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
And then they were cursed to not... Like, Joshua made a curse and said, nobody will rebuild here forever.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, despite being cursed to remain destroyed for all eternity... Towns aren't built for no reason, says Asimov.
It's a good site.
It's unlikely that such a prosperous position can be allowed to stand empty forever, whatever the curse resting upon it.
Right.
Thus, a new Israelite Jericho was rebuilt upon the cursed site during the reign of King Ahab, which we recall, because we said at the time, wait, I thought that land was cursed.
Yeah, we did. That's right.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah.
Which survived and flourished through New Testament times.
Dang.
Right?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But it too was destroyed.
Oh, man.
And rebuilt yet again.
That town's not got a good string of luck.
But this last Jericho still exists today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is currently under Palestinian control. And that's not as of Asimov's writing. I double-checked it to make sure what was what.
Right.
Jericho is claimed to be the oldest city in the world, and we can understand why.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so the next section is I or A. It's spelled AI.
Right.
On page 214.
Okay.
So Joshua, overconfident from his success in Jericho, attacked the neighboring city of Ai with too few numbers, and they were beaten off. Do you recall that?
Yeah.
And I just said beaten off. Yeah, I did. So the Israelites planned a more careful attack and ambushed the city from within after luring the Canaanites out. You remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
We were talking about how ridiculous. I remember talking about how ridiculous it was at the time.
Yes.
Like, come on, really?
Right. So Ai was sacked, burned, and destroyed, and unlike Jericho, it was never rebuilt.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So
apparently that was not a prime spot.
Guess not.
Yeah.
So the next section is Gibeon on page 215.
Okay.
And Asimov says, the two victories of the Israelites over Jericho and over Ai put all of Canaan into a state of urgent alarm. This was particularly true of the city of Gibeon. It was very likely to be the next target of the Israelite army.
Got it.
So here's what happened. The Gibeonites worked wilily, according to the Bible. Wilily.
Yeah.
Okay. With wile.
Yeah.
They used wile.
Sure.
They were wily in a wily fashion.
Yep.
And they pretended to be from far away. Do you remember this?
I do.
And so they had worn out clothes and moldy food, and they pretended to be ambassadors from this place far, far away, and they made a peace treaty.
Yep.
And then when the deception was discovered, the treaty was still honored, and Gibeon wasn't destroyed, and nor were its people slaughtered. Right?
I thought that was really weird.
And we thought that was really weird because they were basically like, just kidding. We're from right here. We're just over the hill. Right? And we were like, how did the Israelites not be like, oh, well, fuck you.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to die.
Yeah.
Right? So, and Asimov agrees. Like, that was our thought at the time, right?
Yeah.
Asimov agrees. He says, It is difficult to see how the Gibeonites could have fooled Joshua in this manner, or to believe that the fierce Israelite invaders would have honored a treaty secured by deception.
Right.
However, the writers of the book of Joshua, while describing an ideal and complete conquest of Canaan, had to account for the known fact that some Canaanite cities maintain a reasonable degree of independence into the time of David and Solomon.
Oh, wow.
The tale of the trickery of Gibeon was one way of doing so without detracting from Joshua's military glory.
I see.
Right?
So it's just all a ruse.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Go figure, right?
I mean,
like,
yeah.
they just rewrote shit to, make
Suit
somebody
themselves,
look good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought you would appreciate that
Yeah,
one.
no, that's good. That's good.
Right? Okay, so the next section is Ajalon on page 216.
Okay.
Regardless, the defection of Gibeon to the Israelites was another serious blow to the Canaanites.
Right, right.
The Canaanites were like, fuck me. The petty kingdoms of the south formed a confederacy against the common foe and marched against Gibeon in order to force it back into the Canaanite ranks.
Right.
Gosh,
Got it.
I had a problem with that.
Yeah. How dare you make peace with them? We're going to make you fight with us by fighting you.
Exactly.
That
Exactly.
makes
They were like,
no sense.
get back over here.
Right?
So Joshua moved his forces to protect Gibeon, which we found so weird that they honored this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And in the valley of Ajalon, he made the sun stand still.
Right.
Okay.
I remember that.
I love this. Asimov says, men used these verses 25 centuries after the time of Joshua to fight the Copernican theory that the sun stood still and the earth moved about it.
Oh my God.
After all, if Joshua has to order the sun, stand thou still, it must imply that ordinarily the sun is moving.
I'm surprised we haven't heard that argument from Tucker Carlson lately.
Right?
Or somebody like that,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some of the shit that we're seeing now
Right?
is just absurd.
The anti-science nonsense.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I just thought, so the writers were using what was happening to them in their day.
Yeah.
They were using that to shape
So-
the story of centuries before that.
What you're saying to me, I think, is that basically the Bible has always inspired Fox News type thinking.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, that is correct. Anti-science bullshittery.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. But that really helped, knowing what else was happening in the world at that time that it was being written really helps put it into context.
Right. Right. I just can't imagine getting up and arguing with a scientist who has spent, a lifetime observing the behaviors of celestial entities,
Mm-hmm.
and saying, no, but this book from 3,000 years ago, though.
Right?
Like, what? Get
have
the fuck
you-
off the stage, man.
Have you read it and have you actually compared it to what was happening at the time?
Right.
Because I'm not saying I've read it. I'm only just now reading it.
Right,
and I'm
but
not
we're
saying-
reading it and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The book is ridiculous.
It is. It is.
It's absurd.
But that's what I'm saying. The mildest amount of research lets you know what was happening at the time it was written.
Right.
The various parts. And you could say, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is shit.
Right.
This is bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not God's word. Man's word. Man's a liar.
Right. Right.
So there you have it.
Yeah. Fucking proof. Proof.
So-
Using it as proof.
I know.
That bothers me.
I know. So next week, we will finish up the book of Joshua, and with that, we will take a break from Asimov. The following week after that, we will start some Jewish fairy tales and legends.
Yeah, and that should be really fun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's been some stuff that we really wanted to dive down some rabbit holes with.
Yes.
And I'm really, really looking forward to doing that.
Me too.
And like we said before, we're not ditching Asimov. We're just slowing it down.
Yep.
So...
And I think it's good to take a grace period to reflect on the fact that we've been venerating such a horrible human.
Yeah, that too. Definitely don't want to, forget that that's part of the reason we're kind of chose this moment to slow down too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we are going to stick with it. We
Sure.
are going to finish it.
Yep.
And I don't want to put an exact time frame as to when we'll be doing the next one after we get done with Joshua. But maybe once a month, maybe once every couple of months. I don't know. But
It'll-
we'll be moving it along here and there over time. Just slowing it down to match our speed that we're going kind of with the Bible somewhat. So,
Yep.
because I'm kind of enjoying going back and, as we're reading further ahead and saying, oh,
Right.
yeah, that's what that was.
That makes
okay.
sense,
And
yeah.
that relates to what we're reading now. So, you know what I mean? Like,
That
that's
is
been really
cool.
kind of cool.
That has been very cool.
Yep.
So I don't want to not come back to that part of it.
Definitely.
I really appreciate that part.
Definitely. All right. Well, I think that's all we've got for today for the book club.
That is all we have for Sacrilegious Book Club.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. And I'm going to be getting the weekly replay here out in just a few moments after this one goes up. And then we'll be back on Monday with...
Oh, I wasn't prepared for
You
that.
weren't prepared for that.
I wasn't
No,
prepared. You
not.
always throw to me.
But I pointed at you.
I
You
know.
should have been ready. The finger means you're ready. Go.
But I'm not, though. We are in First Chronicles, and it's going to be, chapter 11?
Yes.
Okay. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks!
Okay, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks!
Okay, bye.